Happy Friday, everyone. We're talking about some random stuff tonight, namely some Super Bowl exactas because DraftKings has a deal where you get like $250 in bonus bets. So figure that we're going to bet some of those. So I want to hear your feedback as well as the feedback of our co-hosts tonight on what I should bet. But yeah, like I said, otherwise we're talking about random stuff tonight as we usually do on a Friday night. So before we get into it, please hit like, subscribe, comment below, share this video. Visit the link in the description for the merch store. As always, I'm wearing something for the merch store. It is our Squirrel Lives Matters t-shirt. It's a very controversial shirt. And I say that because the manufacturers of these t-shirts, Zazzle, they canceled the shirt like 6 times. And then eventually they relented and allowed me to sell these shirts. So you can get that shirt as well as everything else at the merch store. We currently have a 15% off sale. Yeah, there you go. You can see we still have the shirt. 15% off sale. We have aprons. We have our mugs. We have a mouse pad, playing cards, baby bibs, blankets here, baseball caps. We have so much, and we're adding more soon. So please help us out and buy some of the stuff. You can go to Amazon, buy my books too. The most recent one is Jerks of the College Years, where I made fun of these awesome people you can see on the book cover. Also, my first book was A Safety and a Field Goal, which is a top 5 topic book about the NFL. There's actually a story about the combine. The combine's going on right now. There's a story about the combine where one of the people working in the NFL was drunk in a cab, and so you can read all about that in this book. And also, please consider super chats and super stickers. It's the best way to support the show. YouTube ads pay nothing. I say this all the time because it's true, especially in quarter one. Quarter one, they don't pay anything. It is quite sad. And I can tell you the last time we did a show, we made like $1.38. So please help us get over the poverty line and with some super chats, super stickers. Recently we had Can't Make an Eagle, the boss. Before that, Kevin Kovac, Dom also. So guys, thank you for your contributions in the past. And thank you for your contributions that will hopefully come in the future. All right, we're joined by Tom at Quacky T. Tom, how's it going on this Friday night for you?
Walter, here we are again. Hello to you and hello to everyone out there in the Walter football family. Hey, let's, when I'm on the show, we have a long-standing history of cutting out the foolishness and getting right down to business.
Of course.
That's what we do when I'm on. But all joking aside though, how about the Penguins? For those of you that may not have heard, I took the Penguins to win the Stanley Cup at 100-1. And they've really turned it on. They have a really, really good team. So first game last night, they won easily. Archer Sheilov, their backup goalie, looked awesome. They won really easily. And Crosby's actually hurt. He's out for 4 weeks. He'll be back for the playoffs. But I don't think, obviously we want Crosby to be there, but this team is really deep. But the odds are now up. I've seen it on Hard Rock at 50-1. So it's moved significantly, but I still like it. I really think they're going to make the playoffs. This team is looking really good. So hopefully that continues. But yeah, I like the Penguins, at least for a hedge opportunity, if nothing else, because I do think they'll make the playoffs.
Okay, well, given our track record of the starts of the show, when you said Penguins, I thought there's a chance you're talking about the animal. You're like, how about those Penguins? They live in the South Pole and parts of South America and the Galapagos Islands. Like
the Galapagos. Yeah, you know about the Galapagos penguins, huh? Okay.
Of course, my son has a science book and we read it not every night, like once a week or so. And then like, what's on the Galapagos Islands? And then he tells me because we read about this all the time. So he likes the science stuff. So
remember zoo books? Did you get zoo books as a kid?
Like what do you mean zoo books? Is that
you should look it up. You'll either know the cover of it. It was like a magazine, like we'll send you 12 issues for like $14.95. It's like one is like drafts, one is. The one with the tiger.
Okay.
Any of those. You don't remember the zoo books? One was it tigers, elephants, and those were cool. I loved them as a kid.
I don't think I had these. No, I don't think I had them.
Oh yeah, I had the subscription as a kid. I loved it.
I had Highlights magazines.
I always used to do those at the dentist's office. The hidden pictures.
Yeah. I don't remember these zoo books. No. They look vaguely familiar, but I'm not sure if I'm confusing them with something else though. So no, I no, and I never had these. I given how I mean, I guess they were popular if you had them. I wonder, I wonder if they would be expensive in price, but apparently not. You can get one for $5 or $6. And
Yeah.
I had all the Nintendo Powers too. I wonder if like Nintendo Power Volume 1 or Edition 1, like I wonder how much that's going for. Edition 1. That's the oh my god,
that's iconic. I love that.
$2,500. Wait,
Wow.
it's graded 50,000, 20,000. I have one of these. But this one's only 15. I have one of these. I don't know. It's not in good shape though, but
it's probably worth something.
It's got to be worth.
That's got to be like the mint one though, not just any old.
Oh, this is just a cover wall. This is what is this? Oh, this is a poster. Okay. Oh wow, man, these are somewhere. I don't know where, but these are somewhere. And then there was the Dracula one, which is super scary for kids. It was this one. Hold on. They got complaints about this because he's carrying Dracula's decapitated head. Like imagine like being a 6-year-old. This was 89, so I was 7. Wait, hold on. Is it 7? 88. Yeah, so I was 6. Imagine getting this as a 6-year-old. It's like Dracula's decapitated head in the mail.
Yeah, nowadays it's
Oh man,
it's like nothing.
It's so weird because like I checked on this like 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago or something, and they weren't worth that much because I have all the original 6. That's awesome. Very cool, very cool stuff. Wow. Happy Friday, fellas. Quacky, this commercial was a banger for these magazines.
Patrick goes, I remember like order now and get the Elephants issue absolutely free. Like remember those infomercials, and at the end they would say, sorry, no CODs.
Yes.
No CODs. Can you imagine like the guy shows up with your zoo books? It's like, let me go grab my wallet.
Right.
Like, you're gonna give him cash.
Right. I didn't even know when I was a kid. I don't know what a COD is. No idea what
cash on delivery.
No CODs. No.
No Sea Life.
Yeah. Have you, especially with the Sea Life issue? Have you fellas played any of the Metal Gear games? Finished second one a few days ago. It was super wild. Early 2000s predicts AI, fake news, media control. That's interesting. No, I never. I played one of the Metal Gear games like briefly. It just wasn't my type of game. Not to say it's not a bad game or by any means, but I just didn't like those sort of games. Did you play that, Quacky?
I know of them, but I never really played them myself. I only know like minimal about them. I'm not like very well versed in video games, despite being a former streamer.
Wait, what? I was about to say you're a former streamer. What do you mean you're not?
Yeah, but I'm not that knowledgeable. Like there's certain games like I'm very knowledgeable at, but like there's certain systems like I never even played.
Okay.
But I know something.
I thought. Well, I mean, we talked about like Ghosts and Goblins all the time. We talked about
no. I mean, I have some knowledge, but then
Donkey Kong Country, like
I mean, I definitely have some knowledge, but it's I don't know like all. I don't think I'm that well versed in like video game lore, but I try.
I would have guessed differently. I don't know. Maybe you're selling yourself short.
I appreciate that. Yeah, well, I mean, I sure was good at beating Super Mario World quickly.
And Mega Man X.
Mega Man.
Patrick, tell us what it predicted exactly. I'm kind of interested to hear that. But speaking of video games, I think my son has invented a new. I don't even know what it should be called. Like a new sports / video game like approach of play. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Because like he's really gotten into video games. He's 4. He just turned 4 a couple of months ago. He beat the first 2 levels of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on his own. I know it's really cool. He got stuck on the 3rd level, but he got close to beating it. He just like it's tough to make the jump sometimes. But like what he does, and like we had people over for my father-in-law's birthday last Friday. And after dinner, after like the food and cake, like all the kids went downstairs and, I was setting up the video game system for them. And I was like doing a little work on the computer. And then like by the time everyone left, my son is like dripping in sweat. And I'm like, what happened? Like, why are you dripping in sweat? And so I had to give him a bath, even though we give our kids a bath every other night, and so I gave him a bath that night. It wasn't like I didn't think I'd have to. And then the next day, like I'm doing work and he's playing again, like for about an hour hour and a half or something. And like he's sweating again at the end of this. And like it hit me when he's playing, like when he jumps, he actually jumps himself. And like when he moves to the left, he like moves to the left. Like he's doing like a full workout. Like while he's playing video games. It's pretty crazy. Like he's getting such great exercise, like playing video games. I almost want to do it myself. I have a sprained ankle, I can't, but it's crazy. Like, and like I watch him now, like, and he like jumps like he jumps like 8 times in a row, and then he's like moving left, moving right, moving left. Like he's doing these like dances. It's insane. I've never seen anyone do this.
That's good. I remember I lost a few pounds playing Punch Out on the Wii because you had to do like
Right.
the motions.
Yeah.
And my brother actually he was really good at DDR. Like he I think he won like some tournaments. Like
wait, what's DDR? What's DDR?
Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah,
But
I never.
he would like run like the table like at an arcade sometimes. But he lost like 40 pounds.
Wow.
Playing that.
That's crazy. Yeah, Patrick. Yeah, spoilers. I'm not on the play, so yeah, spoilers for sure. Yeah, I you know my stance on dancing, so I never even wanted to ever try Dance Revolution.
Well, maybe this is the motivate. You know, maybe if you just try to dance, you get the basic steps, and you're like, hey, you know what? Actually, that's not so bad. And then you come out and surprise everyone. No one would ever expect. Imagine like the next big like gathering, you come out like and you like come out with this like dance and musical number, and no one would ever expect that out of you. You would really take their breath away if you could pull it off.
Let's let them keep their breath. I don't care if I impress them with my dancing from
just
Dance Revolution.
just promise me you'll try some DDR.
Why would I try it?
I want you to give dancing another try.
I don't want to give dancing a try. First of all, I have a sprained ankle. I can't like even walk. I can't even walk. Like it's bad. I can't even get an X-ray.
Geez, I'm sorry.
I can't get an X-ray. They won't let me. Like show up. They it's the whole Jerks of the Week entry coming up. But I went to the doctor. Right. First of all, it took like 4 weeks to see my doctor, and wasn't even my doctor. And so I had to see someone else. He gives me a script for an X-ray. Okay, and so there's an X-ray place around the corner for me. So I walk. I limp along the way. I sit in the reception area for like half an hour waiting for X-ray. Woman sees me and she's like, "You don't have a referral." I'm like, "Well, I have the script." And she's like, "No, you need a referral."
Oh,
I'm like, "Well, why didn't I like my doctor? Maybe just call my doctor. He'll give me a script. Why can't he give you a referral?" And so she calls the doctor place, and she's like, I need a referral, and then they go, but this doctor's not his PCP, his primary care physician.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean? I've been seeing this doctor for 30 years. Like, how's he not my PCP? And she's like, and they're like, no, he's not your PCP anymore. It got taken off your insurance. I'm like, why? And they couldn't answer. And so they basically told me to buzz off. And so I had to call my insurance company. And the guy on the phone is like, you don't need a referral for an X-ray. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you could just go and get one. I'm like, no, they told me I can't. so I had to sign up for these. I had to choose these people as my PCP again. And then I'm like, then I called them, and then the guy on the phone said, we need your NPI number or something like that. And I'm like, how do I get one? And he's like, call the X-ray place. And I'm like, can't you do it if I give you their address? Like, don't you have it? He's like, no, you have to do it. I'm like, all right, fine. So I called the NPI place, or I called the X-ray place. They give me the NPI number. I call back. I get an answering machine, and then I leave the message. This is a week and a half ago, and I haven't gotten a call back. I called again, and no call back. I don't know what's going on, when I can get a referral for this stupid X-ray. So yeah, I've been trying to get an X-ray for my sprained ankle for almost 2 months now. I sprained it in like the middle of November. It hasn't healed. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, it might be something else. It might be like stress fracture or something. And so I can't do it. I've been trying to get an X-ray for 2 months. Just impossible.
Why
Like
don't you just
what?
go to the emergency room?
It's not an emergency though. I don't know.
Yeah, but they'll do it there, or like an urgent care, won't they?
Urgent care. Yeah, I guess I should go to urgent care. I guess I don't know. Like
Yeah,
what's the
that
point?
sounds like I'm getting frustrated just hearing that story. Like frustrated for you. That sounds like a nightmare, man.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Remember when we were like 20? Like we didn't need referrals. We could just like go and we'll get one. We can go get an X-ray or something.
You
Or
know
like
what?
if I need to see if I need to see like a podiatrist or I don't know what else, a dermatologist. You could just make an appointment and go. Like now you need referrals and everything. It's ridiculous. Like what? Who
I know
designed this stupid system?
the whole system is a freaking Rubik's cube, man. It's like
It's so dumb. Like
yeah,
imagine if this is like way more serious. Like I can't get an X-ray. Like I can get by with it. It just I can't really work out. Like I don't know. This is the heaviest I've been because I can't really exercise. Like I can go swimming, but I need a pool buoy, and I can't kick. I have to push off the wall with 1 foot. It's awful. Anyway,
geez, man.
yeah,
Because I think I got X-rays at an urgent care once.
yeah, I could probably get one, but I don't know. It feels like it'll take forever. I don't know. I guess I'll do it. The whole game's a lie. It's used as AI to control soldiers' minds and filter world info. The characters you interact with the whole game are AI creations. That's pretty nuts. One of the characters asks you how do you know there were never 30 levers in the alphabet if people can control info you receive? The Patriots are revealed as true power and not the president. Super wild. That's pretty nuts. What system is that on? I'm wondering. I work in healthcare and insurance drives me off the wall. I have to use my lunch break to call them sometimes, and I swear they just make up stuff. Not the MPI. It took me an hour to find that one from one of my patients. Why is it so complicated?
Yeah,
If
I
I
don't
need an
understand
X-ray,
why
just go to the X-ray place to get an X-ray.
Yeah, like I don't.
So dumb.
Why do we build like all these things around it? Oh my god,
It's so stupid. It is so stupid. It used to be so much better. Now it wasn't even that great before, but it was like what we had before, Obamacare. Like it was so much better. I don't know how they screwed this up so much. Well, I know because they're incompetent idiots. That's how they screw it up. But, and
yeah,
like and the other side doesn't remove it. Like they could remove Obamacare. Like just let's go back to what it was before. It was better, a lot better.
yeah. It's. I don't like jumping through hoops, man. I mean, I know nobody does, but
No.
it's the bane of my existence.
Just wait for my Substack on healthcare. Build 600 for them and to hand me one medication in December and say I'm okay. I'm looking forward to that. Any article where you can talk badly about healthcare, I'm all for. And he says it's getting to the point where you will have to make an appointment just to make another appointment.
Yeah.
And then
Oh my
you have
God.
to, and then the appointment for the appointment is just for another appointment for the next appointment, and then you have to make an appointment for that next appointment. And so like it's like appointment inception, where you just never see the doctor ever.
Man, it's that sounds like I'm sorry to hear that that's your situation. That sounds like it sucks, man.
It
I
sucks.
can't. I can't. I
It's so
can't handle
painful to
it.
walk up and down the stairs. It's so bad. I
Mm.
can get by like one step at a time. Like I have to do like one step and then the other foot. So I don't know. So sometimes it's okay, but like it's really bad.
Well, in the meantime, just go down to like neighborhood Walgreens and buy a cane for like 25 bucks. I did that when I hurt my back.
Did you have a cane? Nice.
Yeah, I bought one because when I herniated a disc in my back, and it's like I had to get up and like I had to get places. Oh, that's like if you've ever herniated a disc, you know what I mean. Like you don't realize how much you use your back for everything. Every
Oh, yeah.
move hurts. Like
Yeah.
you can't like one time like I could barely dress myself. It's horrible. It's
Yeah,
horrible. So like
I've had back pain before too. It's brutal. I was playing basketball once. I was 27. I was playing basketball, and I made a move like defensively, and I heard something click, and like I didn't even like it didn't seem to be anything. It was just kind of weird. Never felt that before. And then after the game was over, we just sat down, just like BSing for like 45 minutes or whatever. And then they were like, "Oh, let's go eat. Let's go out to eat." I'm like, "Okay." I tried to get up. I couldn't get up. like I could not get up. Like my back was so
Oh
tight,
my
I
God.
could not move. Like people had to help me up. It felt like there was like a 45-pound plate in my back. It was awful. I had
It's
to get like
horrible.
yeah, I had to get like muscle relaxants and stuff like that and pain relievers. And it got
Oh,
better eventually, but it was for 5 days. It was unbearable. Like I could not move. Like
oh,
if I sat down or laid down, I could not get up like without help.
it's really, really, really terrible pain. I'll tell
Yeah,
you,
that's awful.
it really is. So, oh
Yeah.
well, yeah, get a cane just in case. You never know.
I get a cane just to like shake the people.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you'll be grateful you have it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you could always. I mean, you could use it sometimes, I guess.
Yeah.
And then when you call to make the appointment, you have to go through several layers of AI. Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh yeah. When I call my I I get a healthcare bill in the mail, right? I don't know. Do you pay it online or do you send a check? What do you do?
Online.
Okay. So it's under my wife's name. So I can't log in using my information. I have to use my wife's information to log in and pay it online. Even though I'm on the policy. So what I do is that's a headache because you have to enter in her information and stuff. And I don't know passwords. Like I guess I could write it down, but still I just call, right? So I call and the voice, the AI voice on the phone is like, what is your date of birth? And I'll say it, and it's like, I didn't hear that. What is your date of birth? And I type it in. It's like, I didn't hear that. What is your date of birth? You go through it like 5 times, and it's like, I will get you to an assistant. Like, you do that in the first place. Every time it can't read my voice or my typing for date of birth.
Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie you want to see?
It's exactly what it is. It's so bad. Ty Simpson QB1 baby.
Dumb.
Yeah. Simpson. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about Simpson. I think he goes 16 or later. I think he goes to the Jets or Steelers or Rams with their second pick or Browns with the second pick or something. Like I think he's going to go in the second half of the first round. But that's where his knee running Christmas Eve, stepping in a pothole. Last time I could run with him was around when I was 6, along with his injuries from rugby at LSU. Yeah, it sucks. It just never. Well, it was a torn ACL. Like that sucks to just never recover from that. Yeah, that's a bummer.
Jeez, yeah, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, when you get old, it's tougher to recover from injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
hey, what would you say is the worst M Night Shyamalan movie? Like, what's the best and what's the worst? Because isn't he like an interesting director? Where it's like,
yeah,
he's definitely a good director. He's had some great ones, but he's had some real bad misses too.
Yeah, I like him. I like his type of movies. I get that some people don't like it. I'm a fan. One of my friends, Nick, he works with him. So in a lot of his movies, he's actually in the credits. So like if I see one of the M Night Shyamalan movies in the theater, I actually just wait for the credits to see my friend's name.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
that's so funny you say that, because a friend of my family's she works on the sets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like yeah, we do the same thing. Like we see her name in the credits. That's so wild.
Well,
But
if you think about it, it's not like, I guess it's not that coincidental because a lot of like all of his movies are in Philly.
yeah, I guess that's true.
In
So
the Philly area. Actually, my best friend's ex-girlfriend, she used to live in this like really big house in the suburbs, and M Night Shyamalan almost picked her house to do the set in. Like it came down to like 3 houses, and like her house wasn't picked, but it was one of the ones that was in consideration.
oh wow, okay.
Yeah. So I don't even know what movie that was for. I'm not sure, but it was my friend and his ex-girlfriend made a big deal out of it. So it was pretty cool. But what were you gonna say?
Well, my family friend that she worked on Sixth Sense and Unbreakable. I think Signs too, but like I hadn't seen her for a long time, like maybe since like I was in high school, and I saw her a few years ago. I was like, hey, so I just asked her, is like, what does it feel like to say like you worked on a movie that, I mean, pretty much talking about The Sixth Sense, that pretty much everyone agrees is like a classic. Have you ever met? I know that there's people that probably do, but have you ever met anyone that's like, I hate that movie?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I actually saw it in the theater twice because I
yeah,
saw it once with my friend, and then my family wanted to see it, and I'm like, I want to see it again because when you see it the second time, you want to
yeah,
pick
yeah,
up on things, on hints about the ending. I don't know if we want to spoil it for those who haven't
yeah,
seen it. It came out 30 years ago or so, but
yeah.
it was great. I mean, that's definitely one of my favorites for M Night Shyamalan movies.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
you think you can categorize it as a classic,
oh yeah,
like an all time classic? I think so.
oh yeah. I mean, I see dead people is like one of the
Yeah,
most
we're
like famous sayings like
yeah,
in a
iconic
movie. Yeah,
lines. Yeah,
yeah,
that movie works on so many levels. It's
yeah,
really well done.
yeah.
I liked Unbreakable. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw that.
I
It was
liked
okay.
Unbreakable.
It was okay. It's not. I didn't dislike it, and I didn't love it.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah. I
pretty
didn't
much in
love
the
it, but
middle.
I liked it a good bit. I remember distinctly in the beginning, like after the train crash, there's this really good shot. Like you can see like the doctor's talking to him. I think it's M Night as the doctor talking to Bruce Willis, and you can see like a patient on the like their chest like moving up and down, and like all of a sudden like the bandage is getting darker and darker with blood, like they
Mhm.
were from the train accident. It's a really good shot. I remember it's pretty close to the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
So there's some parts of it that are really well done. Um, Split, that was a good one. But there were a couple other ones that he did that were okay, that were lesser known. He did this one called Devil. It was where they were stuck in the elevator. That one was all right.
Yeah, yeah, that was a good one. I liked it.
Yeah, it was
My
good.
wife and I saw it in the theater. That was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
There was one where I forget the name. It's when this family and a couple other people are stuck on a beach and they can't leave, and like
Old.
they old. Yeah, is that what it's called? Old.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it too. I thought
Yeah,
that was a good one. Some people hate. I mean, a lot of people. Oh well. I mean, he's had his misses. Like I said,
yeah.
I liked Old though. I thought that
Old
was
was
pretty.
it was awesome, and like the explanation for it made a lot of sense. Like sometimes you see these movies where weird stuff happens, like the Benjamin Button movie, for example, where he ages backwards, but they never explain it, right? But
Yeah.
they explained why these people age so quickly and old,
Hmm.
and I thought it was awesome how they kind of uh, it just kind of ended it and just had the whole like the whole twist behind it and stuff like that. It kind of
Hmm.
it's kind of like it's a very stressful movie too because these people don't have much time to live at all. Like especially like right away, like
Yeah.
the old
Yeah.
lady dies right away, and it's like man, and think about it, like if I'm not going to spoil anything, but hypothetically, if there was an 8-year-old girl on the beach and then like a day later she's 50 and somehow she gets out of it, like she's lost her whole like lost the first half of her
Hmm.
life, and she won't be able to have kids ever, you would
Yeah.
assume. And just man, that's it's insane. Yeah, so I sometimes think about that movie. Like anytime I think about a movie, I'm like, that's definitely really good.
Yeah. It's I really enjoyed it too. Um, I watched it a few times. In fact, I
The
watched
actor
it a
from
few
Lost is
times.
terrible in it. Who was the actor from Lost in it? Who was it?
Mm,
uh I can't remember now.
mid-sized sedan.
It's what?
You remember the guy that they saw on the island? He was like in the movie Old. He was a rapper. His mid-sized sedan. And she's like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
"Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
mid-sized sedan?" What was like cooking up the dough? That was like his hit song. She's like, cooking up the dough. I love that part. Like they came up with like the rapper and like a hit song that he had. Like but like the genuine excitement. She's like, I think that's him. Like mid-sized
It's
sedan.
I Sedan, yeah. There it is. Um who Ken Leung. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't like Ken Leung? He's in Industry. I think he's pretty good. I liked him a lot in Lost. Can't remember. Yeah, Ken Leung. I can't. What was his
Oh,
name? Well, who was? Yeah, I knew he was like a paranormal kind of guy in Lost. Like he could communicate with the dead. I forget his name though. In Lost. Oh man. It's killing me. I used to know that show inside out. Is incredible. He's great in Lost, but so bad in old.
Well, you know, I think a lot of the dialogue is kind of clunky, but it's consistently clunky, and it works somehow. Like it's kind of weird. Like I think it's just to speed along, like you know, the exposition. Like Kent, like his character, he's like, "I'm Jaren. I'm a nurse." Like this is his first interaction with his. It's like it's just like a clunky interaction, but they're just trying to move, like you know, get some quick
Miles.
character development in there. But they do it consistently, so it kind of worked. It's different. I mean, a lot of his are different, but how about
Miles.
Lady in the Water? Did you see that one? Oh, that one
Uh,
sucks.
in the water.
With Paul Giamatti.
I I feel like I have seen it, but I can't picture it.
I hope you haven't.
What
That's probably the worst one.
was that
He's
about? I
wait,
can't remember.
I can't remember that. I think it was Bryce Dallas Howard played like that mermaid, like fictional character was in his pool or like, but he had a stutter or like I don't know. She came from like some mythical world. It was dumb.
Um,
It was stupid on so many levels.
maybe I haven't seen it. I don't know. I did see the one with Wahlberg, the plant movie, where like the plants try to kill the people. They
The
the plant
Happening.
happening where the plants coerce people
Yeah,
to commit
you
suicide.
you told me you liked that. I thought.
No, I liked it as far as it's like a thriller type of movie, and I did have fun watching it, but it was like if you think back on it, it's pretty dumb. It's like one of those movies.
Yeah,
It's like a stupid action flick, that you see, and you're
yeah,
having fun while you're watching it, but then you're like, I don't need to watch that again. Stupid.
yeah. I saw it in theaters in summer 2008. Holy cow, man! That's already almost 2 decades ago. Good
Yeah.
lord. But I remember I was expecting more because he hadn't really had a bad one. I think that was his first bad one. If I'm thinking, well, remember The Village?
I like The Village.
Yeah,
I thought it was
it
cool
got
too.
mixed reviews.
Yeah, I know some people didn't like. I actually liked it.
It was all right.
Yeah, Science as good as Andy pointed out. And then he has that show on Apple TV
About with the baby.
with the baby. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw the first like couple episodes of that. That was pretty intriguing. You know that's an interesting plot.
it was good. Yeah, it's like
But
it's this couple had a baby, and then the baby died, and then right, and then the mother had kind of went insane, and so she had this doll, and
yeah.
she treated like her baby, and so she hired a nanny to take care of the doll.
Yeah.
But then the doll came to life. It's like what is happening here? But my wife and I had to stop watching it because whenever the baby cried, like we thought it was one of our kids, and so my wife was like, I can't watch this anymore. I keep thinking
Yeah,
it's either Conrad or
yeah.
Lily, and so we had to stop.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah,
was pretty rough.
I did start watching the first couple episodes. It looked pretty good, but
Yeah, it's good. It's a good movie.
um,
Ron Weasley from Harry Potter.
yeah, that's right. He is in there. But the Happening, I mean, and I like Mark Wahlberg and I like Zoe
Yeah.
Deschanel, and it's like, well, you just like, oh, the wind's blowing this way, let's run. Like,
Yeah, it's
what?
just in hindsight, it's dumb. Like I said, but when you're watching it live, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is cool. It's an action flick. But then you could break it down afterward. You're like, this is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. like it's so many things wrong with it. And you're like, I don't want to watch that again. This is dumb. I do like Wahlberg too. I'm not as crazy about Zoe Deschanel, because from that one movie she was in where it's like the 50 Days of Summer, I think, or something Days of Summer.
500 days of summer.
500 Days of Summer. There you go. So
Wait, is that really how many days are in summer?
Yes, and maybe in Westeros, maybe. But it was no. I hated her in that. Not because of not because she acted poorly or anything, but like I just hated her character in that movie so much that like I just associate her with that character.
Oh, wow.
It's weird. It's weird. Yeah. And
Big,
I don't even know if
big
you're supposed to hate.
500 days fan.
Yeah, I actually didn't mind that movie. I didn't mind it, but
All right.
I didn't like the character in it,
Mm.
and it's I don't think we were even supposed to hate the character necessarily. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if you ever watch it.
I haven't.
Okay.
I know of it though.
Yeah. I don't know. I just it's just like whenever I see her, I associate her with that movie, and I'm like, "Ugh, I hated that character so much. It's like one of my like 10 most hated characters in a movie or a TV.
Mhm.
Like has to be her, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like if you think of like Game of Thrones, for example, like Joffrey and etc. Like
Mhm.
those guys are evil, but like I didn't hate those characters because like they were like Joffrey's like you'd love to hate him. But like with her, I just couldn't stand her on the screen. It's like get this person away. Like
Wow.
the main character is like so miserable because of her. I don't know. I
Oh,
just
wow. So you didn't think it was like good acting. You just hated the character.
I don't think it was bad acting either.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
hated the character. You know, that's how I felt
Yeah.
about it. But the hot dog dialogue from The Happening is peak comedy.
I can't remember that
I
that
can't,
exactly, but
I can't remember it either. But I don't know. I don't think it was. It was definitely wasn't M Night's best best movie. Um,
have you ever seen The Visit?
what was that one?
It's like where those kids get dropped off at their grandparents' house, and like
Oh
I can't
yeah,
remember they've never met their grandparents or something.
yes,
But
yes.
it's like a found footage. Oh my god, there are these freaking there's like 5 cringeworthy scenes of this like 12 or 13-year-old white kid rapping. And like I don't know if it's or I'm supposed to be like, "Oh, that's good," or what. Like it's so cringe.
I
It's so
love that
dumb.
movie. I love that movie. It's so good.
Are
It's
you The Visit?
The Visit. Yeah,
No, no, you're joking.
that was so good.
You never saw it.
What I don't know. Should I spoil it? It's been out for like almost 8 years or 7 years.
Did you
I'll
Are
spoil
you
it.
being serious?
Oh,
You liked it?
if it's the one we're thinking of, I'll spoil it. If you guys don't want to get spoiled from The Visit, just mute it for about 30 seconds. No, these two kids who never met their grandparents before they got dropped off on their grandparents for a visit, and the grandparents acting all weird and stuff. And then it turns out that the grandparents are not their actual grandparents. They're just like two strangers. Is that the movie you're thinking of?
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Yeah,
all like a found footage kind of movie.
found footage. What do you mean?
Yeah, like or not found. What's the way they shoot like the Paranormal Activity movies? Like, isn't that what that's called? Found, no,
I don't know what you're talking about with
I don't
that.
know. See, that's what I'm telling you. I'm getting dumber every day. I can't. I
This
don't
is
know.
you told me this before we started recording. You're like, I feel like I'm getting dumber every day. I'm like, you're just tired because you've been texting me at 5 a.m. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
past few
know.
days. I'm like, Tom, why aren't you sleeping?
No, I know. But you liked the visit? Oh, it was corny. I mean, I guess there were a couple parts that were like maybe kind of scary, but like,
I think I liked it because I called it. I was watching with I went to the movies with my wife when we watched it, and I like whispered to her, I'm like, those aren't the grandparents. They're fake. Like halfway through, and she's like, shh. And
yeah,
so I called it. So I was all proud of myself.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that one was bad, but no, but
Why
I
do you think it
hope.
was bad? Like just the cringe moments you didn't like? Like why didn't you like
Yeah,
that one?
well, the whole thing was I don't know. It was just weird. Oh, what about After Earth with Will Smith and Jane Smith? That
After
one was a bomb. That
I
one
don't
was bad.
I don't think I watched that one.
You should
That
watch it.
one
You should watch it. I thought it was so dumb.
what was
I didn't get through the whole thing,
oh
to be
really?
fair, but I couldn't. It's but I think it's kind of like well known that it's you know that it didn't get like favorable reviews.
Speaking of After Earth, did you watch Bologna or not Bologna? Begonia? Bologna. Begonia.
No, but I remember seeing it in theaters. I almost used my free movie tickets that I got from donating blood to go, but I
Oh,
went to
really?
see something else. Yeah.
Okay. It was good.
Yeah.
My wife watched it first and she recommended it, and then
Oh, okay.
it was good. It's about a couple of crazy conspiracy theory guys who kidnapped the CEO woman, and they're convinced that she's an alien, and like they shave her head, and she's like, "Why are you
Mhm.
shaving my head?" And they're like, "So you can't communicate with the aliens." And then they wipe her down with like some cream or something, so
Yeah,
she
I saw that in the trailer, yeah.
yeah, it's really good. I liked it a lot.
Oh, okay, maybe I'll go see that one.
It's awesome.
I saw The Housemaid. Did I tell you that?
No,
Yeah, this was a little while ago now. I went and saw The Housemaid in theaters. It was good. I liked it.
Housemaid. I don't know. I don't remember what that
Yeah,
is.
with, Amanda Seyfried and Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
all right.
it was good, but then I was telling some of my coworkers I went to see it. I was like, "Yeah, I really liked it," and they were like, "Oh, no, it sucks, like, compared to the book." Everyone always says that the
The
book was
book.
better, yeah.
No one reads books these days. I say that as I write my fourth book. uh,
Well, yeah, so I was like, "Oh, okay," you know?
Patrick says hot dogs get a bad rap. They have a cool shape, got protein. You like hot dogs, right?
Oh, is that what he says in, Old?
I thought that was the happening. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, I think that yeah, that is from The Happening, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man, that one was bad.
I was Mike Lachine, who comes on during fantasy season. He told me he said he doesn't eat hot dogs because they shorten your life by half an hour each time. And I'm like, I should be dead by now. I've eaten so many hot dogs in my life. Imagine like
Really?
Kobayashi's. It should be dead 10
Oh,
years ago.
yeah, yeah, really.
You know,
I was
so
never like, when they had hot dogs at school lunch, I would get them then, like, maybe at a barbecue, but, like, even at a barbecue, I'll go for a burger, always, not a hot dog. So or,
yeah,
like, maybe if I went to a baseball game or something or a basketball game, maybe I'd get a hot dog, but I don't eat them that many. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I ate a hot dog.
really. I ate a
Yeah.
lot of hot dogs. I would prefer a burger as well. Um, but no, I love hot dogs too. I was actually my wife's church. They had a some event for kids, and so I went, and my kids were bouncing in the bouncy house and whatever. And then they had hot dogs for sale there. This is another Jerks of the Week that I wrote them, giving away everything. And so I go downstairs to get a hot. My wife's like, go downstairs to get a hot dog. I go, and the lady's like, you need a punch card. I'm like, what? She's like, you need a punch card. I'm like, where do you get one of those? She's like, you can probably get them upstairs at the main entrance. I'm like, probably. What do you mean? So I go upstairs and I go, hey, can I have a punch card? And they go, no, you have to get them downstairs. And I'm like, where downstairs? She's like, at the hot dog stand. I'm like, wait a second. wait a second. Why are you why are you making me go downstairs? So I go downstairs, and the lady, I'm like, I was told I could get punch cards here, and she's like, no, you've had a hot dog already. You can't have it. You can't have a punch card. I'm like, what? Like, what are
Hey,
you talking about? I haven't had the hot dog yet. She's like, only one per customer.
hey,
Like,
what?
what? And so I wanted a hot dog so badly, and I went to Wawa, and I go to the hot dog machine, and they don't have any hot dogs.
Oh
So
my
the one
god!
guy is like paying in front of me,
Wow.
and he has a hot dog in his hand. He's eating it. I'm like. I look at it. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I got the last one," and they take some
Oh
bite out of it,
man,
and he like smiles at me and like,
it's
"Screw."
not. It is not your day, man. Hey,
No,
what's more difficult, getting that punch card for the hot dog or getting the referral for the X-ray?
I just feel like the same people did the whole thing. She's probably the one behind Obamacare. She's retired now. She works at the church. Uh, finished the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Not into it. Really? I like the episode with Dunk's backstory, but no investment. Otherwise, I think I'm done with Game of Thrones shows. Rewatching Resident Alien, though. I love Resident Alien. It's so good. Loving it. I'm surprised you didn't like Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I thought it was really good. A couple of shows I watched recently. The Burbs. That the first half of the first episode, it kind of makes you think that they're going with woke nonsense, but like they're not. For example, like it's about interracial couple. They move into the suburbs. The guy's from there, and the woman's black, and like she. Someone calls the cops on her, and she's like, "It's because I'm black or something," but it's not because of that. And then they don't mention the woke stuff again, and it's actually a really cool like mystery, like kidnapping / murder mystery. Basically, I mean, in the first episode, you find out that there's a big house across the street from them, and it's been abandoned. But like the woman sees a shadowy figure like moving in one of the windows, and then later in the episode, someone actually buys the house and moves in, and he brings this like weird duffel bag. It looks like there's a body inside of it, and he brings it inside the house. And so it's a really well done show about, and it kind of gave me like, I don't want to say it's like Twin Peaks, but it kind of gave me some Twin Peaks vibes because they have a lot of weird characters it's a cul-de-sac. So they have a lot of weird characters in the cul-de-sac, and they're doing like their own thing sometimes. And you're like, what are you doing? You know, it's like, I don't want to cite any examples. I don't want to spoil anything, but like some of these people living there are just so weird. That's kind of like what it's like part of what gave Twin Peaks its charm, because like such weird characters in that show. So it's definitely not as good as Twin Peaks, but I think it's really good. And the other show I'm watching right now, it's on Amazon. It's 56 Days. It's about this guy meets this girl, and a girl meets this guy. Like they have a date and they talk and stuff like that. And at the beginning of the first episode, you see this guy. He shreds one of his driver's licenses, and he picks up a new one. It's a different name. And so you're like, oh, what's going on with this guy? And so like he's definitely up to like shady stuff. And like at the date, he goes to the bathroom. He like slams his head. Like he's like, what am I doing? I do this again. And you're like, oh man, this guy's crazy. Like this girl's really in trouble. And then later on in the episode, you see they flash back to right before the date, and she like rehearses because they when they meet, they bump into each other at a grocery store. And right before she does that, she like practices. She's like, I'm from out of town, and so you see that she's the one playing him. And so it's pretty crazy. So
what's it called? 56 Days?
56 Days. It's on Amazon. It's
wow. Good. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm in the middle of that. I just got done episode 5. It's really good.
I have Amazon. How about
you
that?
Do? You can watch.
It's one of the streaming services I do have.
What else? What do you have?
That's it. And I watch YouTube.
He said one of the ones you have. That's the only one you have. Love the Burbs movie from Joe Dante. So this is pretty cool. So in that movie, it's a Tom Hanks movie, right? So in that, like in the show, I think it's in the second episode. This is not like a spoiler, it's something small. This woman does research about this house. She goes to the library, and she looks at periodicals, and she sees the person who bought this house, and it flashbacks. It's like 1905, and the person who bought this house is Tom Hanks. Like not the actor, but like a person who looks like Tom Hanks. It's Tom Hanks's picture, and so he's not in the show, but it's funny because The Burbs was a movie with Tom Hanks, and in the show the Tom Hanks person bought the house, so it kind of like it's a callback to that. So it's pretty cool. And just finished the first season of Squid Game's reality show. I like the way, the Squid Game's reality show it's really good. I didn't think I'd like it, but it's like pretty intense, you know. Obviously the characters aren't. It's weird because the characters, their lives are not in danger. Like they're not going to die if they lose in these games. But if you think about it, there's actually more on the line here because it's real people trying to get real money. Whereas in the show, it's not real people, and they're not getting real money outside of the money that they're getting paid to act, you know, and they're not really dying because it's a show, right? It's fictional. But in the reality show, the real stakes on the line. Like was it 5.6 million or 6.5 million, like on the line? Like it's really cutthroat. Like they backstab each other like crazy. And in the second season, there's some really like bad backstabbing in that season too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The people pretend to be friends, and they vote to. Sometimes you could vote to kill someone, and then they vote to kill someone like secretly, and then sometimes it gets out that they voted, and so they try to kill the other person. It's really cutthroat because they're competing for about $6 million. Like it's insane.
Yeah, I ain't playing that game, man.
Yeah, there's one. There's not going to spoil. It's not really spoil, but like there's one game in the second season, Shoots and Ladders, and you basically, if you land on a certain square, you get to pick someone to go back to the beginning. And like they this one girl does it to a guy, and he's so pissed. He's like, I'm gonna send you back to the beginning if I can, no, even if it doesn't help me. and so and so, and so it happens, and he does. He sends her back. She's like,
Oh,
I
wow.
can't believe he did that. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
It's like
This is so crazy.
it's like getting hit with the blue spiky shell, man.
Oh yeah. Imagine $6 million on the line for Mario Kart.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I used to.
Yeah.
Well, I've said it a million times. He used to be the world record holder for Chaco Island one, or the unofficial record holder. The later ones I wasn't as good at because, well, when playing with people, because they made it so if you were in last place, you would have a higher chance of getting the blue shell. So I always felt that after the original Mario Kart, which I thought was the most fair, like it really allowed people in last place to punish those in first place. So like it actually punished good driving. Like if you're really good at it, you get hit by everything, and then you get hit by blue shell, like you're effed, you know. So like like the tactic is to just hang around second place and not be in first place, and then at the end just go for it. Like and it's dumb, you know. I don't know. I don't.
Does it work every time?
Not every time, because sometimes you just can't catch up to like if you're in second place, you get by someone who has a red shell or a star, like you're screwed, you know. So but still, you're not in danger of a blue shell, which is the worst. But it's I don't know.
Is there any way at all to avoid the blue shells?
No, you can't. You can't. Sometimes you can like skid like perfectly, but it's like you have to hit it like zero. It's like 0.01% chance. You can't really do it.
Jeez, I don't think I'd be able to hang playing that game.
You never played?
No, I have, but very sparingly, like just like
Okay.
over at like a friend's house sort of situation.
Okay, that's why I like the original more than any other entry in that series. And I believe me, I knew that game inside out. There is actually a hack in Mario Circuit 2, which is the final course on the Mushroom Cup, where if you place a banana peel or a green shell on a certain place, there's a ramp in that course where you jump over the lower road, and let's say right near the end of a lap. If you place a banana or a banana peel or a green shell on like between the second and the third ramp, you can actually screw up the computer so badly that they'll fall into the lower road, and then they'll try to circle around and jump again, and then they'll get stuck, and then they'll have to circle around. They keep getting stuck over and over again. It's like an endless loop. I don't know how I figured that out. I've never heard of anyone mentioning that, but I knew that all the time. And like one of my favorite things to do is just like screw up the computer. And so I would like, if I like missed the placement, I would like circle back and get like a banana peel, come back and like put the placement down so the computer would just get screwed up. It's so fun to do.
Wow, it sounds like you're pretty good at that game.
I was playing a long time. Well, I played like 2 years ago. My son was 2, and he wanted to watch me play. And like that was like that was like the hardest experience of any video game. Was like I'm trying to play Mario Kart. My son's like grabbing the controller. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Tougher than the blue shell.
Hey, when you were a kid, did your friends or did you ever have a birthday party at a skating rink?
I never did, but I know people who did. My cousin did one year.
Did you ever attend one?
Yeah.
Of course.
I hated them, but yeah, I intended.
What?
Why would you?
You're a skater by trade.
Skater by trade.
Oh no, you're dancer. I forgot.
Skater die. No. No. I'd rather skate than dance, but I can't skate. So that's the problem. I'd rather like fall down skating than fall down dancing. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Wait, you can't skate? I'm surprised to hear this.
Why? Why were you surprised to hear this?
I mean, you were a really strong swimmer. I mean, like you're coordinated. No, but I mean, like you're coordinated. Like
I don't know. I just I could like skate for like 10 seconds but then I'd have to hold on to the wall. I don't know.
Oh wow. You ever do ice skating?
No. Well, I did go twice, but I never quite figured it out. I don't know. I'm not like coordinating with my legs. Like
Really?
I was always terrible at soccer. Not that I played that much, but
Yeah.
um,
I was
I,
always I was pretty good on skates.
which roller or ice or both?
Roller. I mean, I only went ice skating a couple times, but I did well. Like I think I only fell like once, but each time.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, like I wasn't out there doing anything crazy by any stretch, but like I could keep my balance.
Yeah, I try. My mom tried to teach me, and my sister at the same time. I think my sister got the hang of it. I never did, and I was like, oh, let me go play arcades because they'd have arcades there too.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. But yeah, that was my cousin had a birthday party there once. I remember she had some of her friends obviously, and like there's like this one girl was like really pretty. But I was like 11 or 12. I was like, too chicken to talk to her. And so later on during the party, I was walking around. I just played, some arcade games like Simpsons arcade game, I think.
Mhm.
And I was walking back to like where the pizza was, and I saw her like crying. I don't know why. She was just like crying like by herself. And I was like, oh, should I console her? Like me, like I don't know, like maybe
Yeah.
score a date or something. But like, I just chickened out. I just didn't do it. And I think about it to this day sometimes. Like it pops in my head like once in a while, like once a month or once every 2 months. I'm like, oh, I remember that party and I chickened out. It's like motivation for the future not to do it. But I always remember that. Like it was just us. I
Well,
don't
it's
know.
like the butterfly effect. It would have changed everything, man.
Yeah, right.
Uh, there's
Exactly.
there's one I
Or
haven't.
she would have told me to screw off and nothing would have changed.
There's another one I haven't. Oh no, actually I watched it a few years ago. But you remember that one, Butterfly Effect?
Yeah, yeah, I like that one. The Ashton Kutcher one, right?
Yeah, it's good. I'll tell you what. If you watch it today, it doesn't withstand the test of time.
It doesn't.
Uh, a little bit, but
Why?
some points it's like it's a little cringy at some points. I don't know. It just doesn't.
Well, I watched it
I
with
still like it.
I was dating this girl in '08 or 9. We watched it together then, and we both liked it. So kind of, I mean, that was wow, that was like 17 years ago now. But
Yeah, man, that
um,
came out in '04, I think,
yeah, that's crazy. So why doesn't
or
it
'03.
withstand the test of time?
I watched it again, like not too like within like the last 5 years, I'll say, and I was like, hey, I still enjoy it, and I really liked it when I saw it in high school, and I don't know, just like some of like the scenes are a little like cringy on some level, and I don't remember that when I watched it as a kid, and that's fine. Like like I love when people say it's like, oh, like this age like milk. It's like most things don't age well in life,
Yeah.
Like I mean, I don't know, but I still like it, and I like I always like the ending too, because they play it was the perfect song, "Stop Crying Your Heart Out" by Oasis
Hmm.
when he's walking past her at the end.
Okay. I don't remember some points in there. I can't remember
Okay.
how it ends. So it's like I said, it was 17 years ago now, which is
Yeah,
crazy because it seems like yesterday to me.
maybe you have the time traveling ability like he did.
Do I would love that.
Oh yeah.
I went I went and suffer all these bad beats, which is the topic of my fourth book, The Year of the Bad Beat. So when I just have all wins, like the guy in that Twilight
In the
Zone
Twilight Zone.
show. Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
get sick of that too, though, at some point.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
I'd
you
win all the
would.
money. No, I
Yeah,
wouldn't. I'd love to win all the time.
you. Yeah, I mean, everyone would, but like like, how could you not fall victim to like the same thing, like as the guy in the Twilight Zone?
Well, look, if you were to tell me that I'm only winning because like Satan is interfering and making me win because I'm in hell, then yes, I would not want to do that.
But you mean
But
Satan's not interfering already?
well, look, if I was so good at handicapping that I won every time, I would love it. But like with no supernatural things involved, I'm the best in the world at this. That's incredible. Like to be in
Well,
the best in the world at something, like that's so rare.
and that's
Obviously.
fair, but I think you would grow like tired of it. But here's the thing, like what's the stipulation? Like, do you know beforehand that it's right, or is it going to be like a surprise every time? Or do you know for certain? Because I think if you know for certain, it wouldn't be as fun.
Well, yeah, then that goes with what you're saying with the time traveling stuff. So I get that, right? But I'm so saying, like, if you're so good at handicapping that you get it right every time, but you don't know that you're going to be right every time, then I think you would never get tired of that. But if you knew the result, obviously, then you're a charlatan, and yes, that would that would be a little tiring, like eventually.
Well,
Um, although with all the money you'd win, you could do some fun stuff too. So that
what
wouldn't hurt.
what would you do if you had the sports? If you were Biff, like if you had the sports almanac from Back to the Future too? I think there's a scenario where, I mean, I guess you could just hit like a crazy like 30 team parlay nowadays, but I think if you did it right, you could just kind of like have, just be like a high roller down there in Vegas and like place some losing bets too. But at the end, like you're going to be up, but you can like hang there, like you'll be VIP there, you know. Or do you think
The issue with that is like
if
they
you want to
would.
still live that lifestyle, I guess. Sorry.
Well, it's a fine lifestyle. I feel like if you had Biff's almanac, you would have to hire a bunch of people to place your bets for you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Like it would be foolish for you to just go in a casino every day and just place these bets. Even if you went to a different one all the time, like eventually they'd catch on. But if you had like 6, 7, 8 different people doing it, and they only saw you like once every few months, and if you had a perfect record, but if they didn't see you that frequently, then they wouldn't catch on.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
Andy, if Andy's still listening, you could chime in because I don't know. I don't know how how often they'd catch on, but if it's a different person each day or each 2 weeks or something, then I don't know. I don't feel like you wouldn't have to place losing bets. You know, I don't know.
yeah, but like say like you wanted to just like live that lifestyle, you wanted to hang out there all the time, like they know you by name, there at the sports book, and like you get free everything and rooms, and it's like, okay, like you're still up a decent bit every month, but it's not millions, and they kind of know who you strategically place, like you can have like you plan big swings like both ways so they don't like get wise to it.
I feel like if you throw a lot of money around, they're gonna love you anyway. Like you don't have to bet at that point because if you have all this money from the betting, which you could place via other people, like maybe your family and like close friends, then you wouldn't have to be recognized as a high rolling bettor. You just be recognized as like a very rich person, and they would treat you the same way. You don't have to be better.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be cool, I guess.
Like, how much do you think
Um,
you'd have to win for them to like kick you out? Like to be like, yeah, like you're trespassed from here.
I don't know. It's another question for Andy if he's listening. I don't know. I don't know because like Billy Walters is banned from casinos in Las Vegas, but I know he had people placing bets for him. So it's like, what's the point if they could just do that? Like, how would you know? I mean, eventually they catch on that other person, but then you hire someone else. Like it feels like they could never fully stop you from doing it.
Right. Well, they're gonna at least slightly inconvenience you. Like
Yeah,
maybe you got to break that guy off for doing it for you, and
yeah. I
it's
don't know.
just I guess it's just a deterrent sort of thing. But I don't
Yeah,
know. Like I mean, like if you think like
and
how much
and
would you have to win in a month? Like for them, if you won like what 500,000, you think they'd be like,
each month, that's probably
well,
reasonable.
no, like okay, like if you won like I guess it would depend if you were betting like 20,000 on each game, and or more than that. But like if you hit like some really crazy parlay for
Yeah.
that much, I don't know if they would even take something that large. That would be a little bit different. I don't think they'd ban you. That would just be like crazy luck. They chalk that up too.
Yeah, hitting too many parlays might. I don't know. Like sportsbooks love people who play parlays.
Oh yeah.
So like you might be better off just doing it online because like I think it would really screw up the algorithm because, if you win too much on FanDuel, DraftKings, etc., they'll eventually ban you or limit you. But if you're playing parlays all the time, they view that as being a dumb better. So I don't know, like the two would conflict. I guess the sportsbook people will be like, this person's gonna lose their parlays eventually, right? I don't know. Like it feels like they wouldn't ban people who play parlays. They want people who play parlays. So
Yeah, yeah.
even if you
I
win,
guess not.
I don't know. And he says you could go a different book each day, 7 books, and you have to go to a different one each day, but never the same book on the same day of the week each week. Yeah. And what you could also have, like accounts at the FanDuel, DraftKings, etc. And like one day you could go to California or one of the neighboring states, Utah, et cetera, like one of the neighboring states and bet there. I don't know which ones allow them, but whichever one does. And you could do that too. So you have different options. Call sheet's now an option too. You can do that in any state. So you can. There are definitely ways around it too. And never wear the same shirt or cap to the same book. Yeah, that's
I'll wear a fake mustache.
the fake glasses, the fake mustache.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
They'll never recognize you.
Yeah, they'll have no idea it was me.
Yeah.
One of those ones that curls up, like like a
Yes.
Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, there was at my old gym back when I was teenagers / early 20s. There's this guy we called him Disguise because he had glasses, like the thick frame glasses, a big nose, and a mustache. Like he looked like he was wearing a disguise, but he wasn't. So we called him the Disguise.
The Disguise. I'd love to go. That's awesome. I'd love to go to the casino in disguise.
Yeah, that would raise some red flags. They're like, wait, what are you? Why are you trying to fool us?
Just like try to keep a low profile,
Yeah.
Right. There's no way they'd. I mean, I would have to take like a huge parlay. I don't bet that much. You'd have to hit a huge parlay, but they'd probably want me to stick around. You're right.
Stick around. What do you mean?
No, like they wouldn't be like, okay, get out of here. You hit like a parlay for 100,000.
Yeah. I mean, I people play parlays or consider suckers, but eventually, if you keep winning every single one, then they'll be like, you gotta buzz off here,
Yeah,
I don't know, but it would be interesting to see what you could do with Biff's Almanac. That's actually in the show 112263, which is the James Franco show where he goes back and tries to stop John F. Kennedy's assassination. He actually he has no money back then, and so but he knows the results of games, and so he actually bets heavily on like some results. And like one of them, he bet live at like with a bookie there or something. And it was, I can't remember what it was, but it was like a team that was like trailing by a lot, and they came back. And like he's all happy, he won the money, and like the bookie's like, how'd you know that was gonna happen? And then they beat him up and stuff.
wow.
So yeah, you have to kind of be careful about that,
Yeah, like, oh man, could you imagine like what were the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl before the season started? Like 80-1?
Maybe 60-80-1 or something like that. We know that the Seahawks over Patriots Exacta paid like 1,500-1 or something.
Well, let's just what did you say you thought the Seahawks were?
Let's say 60-1. 80. Let's say 80-1. That's your example. Let's say 80-1.
Okay, I mean,
reading it 1-1-1-2-2-6-3 instead of 11-22-63 made me think it was a code. That's how I remember it. It was like it's just 1-1-2-2 instead of 3-3-6-3. It's super easy to remember the date of the assassination that way.
Like what if somebody before the season started like came in and put 10 grand on the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl, and that hit? Yeah. So like, do you think you ban that guy? Like, no. I don't think so.
no. Now, if he does that like 5 years in a row, you're like, wait a second,
Yeah,
here, you
yeah.
know? But you do that, like Andy said, you do that at different sports book. And so if you're just stuck to Vegas, then you rotate once every 7 years. So that first sports book doesn't see you until year 8. And so that they might have different people working there. So they may not even remember you. So yeah, you can that would be easy. That would be very easy to do.
Let me ask you this. I guess this is a dumb question. So like let's say you're holding that ticket,
Mhm.
you bet 10 grand, like do they make you when you place that bet, do they make you like sign anything or be like, who are you? That way it's like, who's this person like cashing in the ticket? I don't know. I guess not.
No, they just they give you the ticket and that's it. Like give the 10 grand, they give you the ticket and that's it.
You don't
I don't
think
know
they'd
why.
look back on the cameras and be like, were you the person that purchased this? That
I
placed
don't
this wager?
I don't see why they would. I don't see
Yeah.
why they would. I mean, they have cameras there anyway. You know, like it's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if they were like, oh,
I mean, look, if someone is making a $10,000 bet on a team to win the Super Bowl, but if it's like a long shot, they probably think the sky's just burning 10 grand. So
yeah.
if they thought Seattle could win, they would have set the line higher. You know, I
Oh man.
don't think they would. They'd be like, "Who's this idiot betting 10 grand to beat the Seahawks?" They're probably happy to take that bet.
Whew. Not anymore.
No, no, but for every person who bet the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl, there's another person who bet the Raiders to win the Super Bowl, or I don't know, another team that was
Right.
seen as bad before the season, who like the Steelers to win the Super Bowl. At least they were a playoff team the year before.
Mhm.
And I guess the Seahawks almost were, but still, like, I don't. They wouldn't make you sign anything. They're like, no, they're like this moron. Like, yes, this moron just bet 10 grand on the Seahawks. Cool. Um, so I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder, maybe they have limits on those too. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they have limits. Yeah, they have limits on stuff. I don't know what the limit would be for a Super Bowl winner. I don't know. What you could do is if even if there's a 10,000 limit, you bet 5,000 in one book, 5,000 in the other book. You know,
Oh wow.
or 2,000 at 5 books or something, or 33 at
Yeah.
3 books. You know, so you can get around that way. You can even go out of town, bet, go out of the state and bet 1,000 at FanDuel, 1,000 at DraftKings. You know, you could divvy it up that way. It's just so you don't raise suspicion or anything. I mean, it's all hypothetical if you don't have a Biff's Almanac. You know what's really surprising to me is that there is no Biff's Almanac. Like I was like,
There is no what?
there is no Biff's Almanac. I like went on Amazon or eBay, I can't remember, and I typed in Biff's Almanac and like nothing showed up. I'm like, how did no one make a Biff's Almanac? You know, because we're even past where it was in Back to the Future 2 in the future.
Yeah.
I would have thought that someone would have put together a book on the results
Great
of sports games. Yeah,
with the actual results.
the actual results. Yeah, the actual results,
Yeah.
and just sold it and named it Biff's Almanac. Why hasn't anyone done that?
Well, it was Gray's Sports Almanac.
Was it Grace? Okay,
Gray's Sports Almanac was. I mean, but Biff was the one who had it, of course.
this was okay.
Yeah.
So why hasn't anyone made a Biff Sports Almanac? I actually want to do it. It'd be like so much work. I don't know if it'd sell or anything because it's just like scores. Like think about how stupid that is. Like people would just look on the internet. But
I'd enjoy something like that. But I mean, you'd have to get everything like boxing, horse racing. I don't know nothing about any of those sports.
you just look up the results. You don't need to know anything.
Yeah, but how do I list? What am I listing?
The results. That's it. The winners. That's all it is.
Yeah, but like, what if there's like nuances to like when it's like soccer, the tie, like
tie.
it's like when they have a tie, but like I don't know how it works. They have some leagues, but like even though the game was tied, the other team was considered the winner because of some goal differential rule. I don't know. I've heard of that. It's what if I put the results wrong?
People have made mistakes in books before.
Imagine I made an incorrect entry in the Biff Sports Almanac, and then they go back to the future,
Right.
they get
Someone
it, they
gets
go
your book.
back, and they're like, they just pick. It's like, all these are right. Let's pick one random game, and it was the one that I got wrong, and they
They
lose
put all their
everything.
they mortgage their house. They put everything on it, and they lose. The sports books definitely love you then. Like, come back,
Oh
please.
my god, man! Yeah, dude, that sounds like something that would happen to me.
Well, it's their fault preventing soccer. Then let's just say that.
Yeah.
Don't bet soccer. It's stupid.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, that would be something. I mean, really, I guess, like, if you just wanted to not be suspicious,
Yeah.
just go place like just go place like a 16 parlay or something for like big money, and like, oh, like,
Yeah.
you just got lucky, and then like come back later and
Yeah.
do it again.
Yeah,
And
and
you can
act like
remain
act drunk or something at the sports book. They think you're
Yeah,
some idiot drunk,
yeah.
so you don't get banned or whatever. Yeah. And then don't do it at the same place. I always say this, like even like online, there are things you should not do, even though they can't see you. Obviously, there's no camera online, but like never bet both sides of a game. Like that will get you limited or banned. Like if you have, like,
Yeah.
for example, if you have Eagles -7, right, and then they go up to 21, and then you bet, oh, I'm going to take the Rams to plus 14.5, try to middle this. Like, you'll get banned, like, or limited that way. Like, the sportsbooks don't like that. If you want to do it, bet Rams plus 14.5 in another book. So they won't know. They don't communicate with each other.
Oh, wow.
But like, if you bet both sides of a game, like, you will get limited very quickly. I know that's how Evan got limited at DraftKings. So you kept betting different sides of the same game.
Oh, wow. I did that in a game once.
If you do it once, like, they may not see it, but if you keep doing it over and over again, like, they'll be like, well, this what is this guy doing? He's like trying to game the system here. That's what they care about. Like, you know. And the other thing that you should do to not get limited or banned is to just place a dumb parlay sometimes. Like, that's just like, for like $5, that just throws off the algorithm. So the algorithm is like, this is an idiot who places a parlay, eight game parlay or something. Like, this is just some dumbass who just wants to lose money. Like, that's what the algorithm will see. Or if you, like, bet the pre-made parlays that never win, like LeBron's parlay, like, player X to score 20 points, another player to score 20 points, another player to score 20 points, and it's like negative correlated, like so badly that it doesn't have a chance of ever winning. Just bet that for like $10, and then the algorithm is like, oh, this guy bets the stupid parlays we put out there. Let's keep him.
I would never take one of those pre-made parlays.
I know, but you have to do it to throw off the algorithm.
Right. But I'm just saying in general, because it's like, come on.
They're awful. They're absolutely awful. They're so negatively correlated. I love the ones that are like, player X to score a touchdown, player Y to score a touchdown, player Z to score a touchdown. It's like, these are all bad in them by themselves. And, like, you know, if one player scores a touchdown, that's less of a chance that another player on the team scores a touchdown. And so you're just negatively correlating yourself in these parlays that are just so bad. But
they just put big numbers on it. And it's like 95 to 1 and stuff.
Right. It's for the novice better. It looks enticing, but it's really stupid.
I'll tell you one that I think gets a lot of people in those pre-made parlays. It's like over like 20 yards receiving in the first quarter or something.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yeah. It's like, man, you can can hit, like, miss so easily. It's like, oh, like, the other team gets the ball, has a long methodical drive, scores, and then the team that your player's on goes 3 and out. It's the end of the quarter. You know, like, it doesn't sound like much, you know, but I'm saying 20 yards, but like maybe like even less than that. But you know, that one can go south on you first real quick.
Yeah, the worst ones are the worst props are like player X to get 20 yards in each quarter. Like, that's so bad. Like, it seems like, oh, only 20 yards, but it's a trap.
Yeah, it's really hard to do, actually.
Yeah. And you just may not get the possession. You know, it's better for like each half, but even still, I don't even like that. Just do the whole game. So or just ladder stuff at halftime, like Evan and I do. That's the best way.
Agreed. Yeah, I would never. It's just it looks it just that's why part of why I never take those pre-mades. It's just like it looks so enticing.
Yeah,
Like the payout, it's like it's never gonna happen.
it's too good to be true. Speaking of high payouts, I wanted to talk about DraftKings exactas.
Let's
And
go. Okay,
apparently there's
119. I'll write down the stamp later.
119. Okay. So it's really funny. I almost laughed. Andy, if you're still listening, I almost texted you this, but I don't know. I was too lazy to take a picture of it. Because Andy and I were talking about on Wednesday how DraftKings is doing poorly with their stock. Their stock's like way down. And Andy's like, you're not going to get too many of those bonuses anymore because like they give out bonuses like candy last year. And then the next day, I get an email. They're like, deposit $1,000, get $250 in bonus bets. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of bonus bets. And basically, it's a one-time thing. If you bet through it or play through it once in DFS, you withdraw it. And I'm going to bet there anyway, so like, why not, right? So $250 in bonus bets. So it's basically free because I'm going to deposit this money periodically anyway, like not like all at once, but I was eventually going to do it. It's like, why not just do it now and then withdraw it after make a one-time bet or something like up to $1,000, right? So I will have $250, and anyone else who wants to do this still have $250 to play with. And as you guys know, I like to put the free bonus bets on exactas. So I was wondering, like, what would be the best exactas to bet right now? I already bet Baltimore over Detroit, and I was going to do it the other way. I was going to do Detroit over Baltimore, but then like after that, like what else? Like, and so the ones with the best odd or like the highest odds are. Or I guess the lowest odds. Rams to beat the Bills are 50-1. Rams to beat the Ravens are 50-1. And the Seahawks, same thing, 50-1. And then you have Rams Chiefs 70, Seahawks Chiefs 70. You keep going upward. You have Eagles over Ravens 80-1. You have Rams Texans 90-1, for example. I'm not going to list everything here, but you guys.
There's one. Bills over Lions. How about that?
Bills over Lions is 90-1. I like both teams, and something that Andy taught me when he had heading into the Chiefs Eagles Super Bowl. I think the numbers were he had Chiefs over Eagles at 80-1, Eagles over Chiefs at 90-1. Maybe I'm wrong with that, but he had something incredible both ways. I was like, please teach me how to do this. And so so basically it's you do a 3x3, and maybe you could do 3x4 if you can't figure out which top three, but you do 3 from the NFC, 3 from the AFC, and then you just do them both ways. And that's what I did last year. And then you can hedge heading into the playoffs. So one of my originals did not hit. I mean, no one had Seahawks Patriots except for Westover's girlfriend, right? But somehow. Yeah, so I was able to hedge because I had like Bills over Rams over Bills. I had Bills over Eagles over Bills. So I had some of these. And so I was like, let me take some of the ones I really think have a good chance of hitting. So I took Patriots, Seahawks, Patriots, and the Seahawks over Patriots paid 22-1. So I got 22-1. Not like amazing like the preseason ones like you get now, but still had a great payout. And I was hedging with 3 bets because I did not spend a single dime on my original ones from the preseason. So I thought I think that's a good strategy. So
that was amazing.
Yeah,
you said it wasn't amazing. It was.
So yeah, all credit to Andy there. So so anyway, so what would your 3 teams for each conference be if you had to choose? And then we'll look up what the lines are.
Give me the Bills, the Jags, and then I'll say I'll say the Denver Broncos.
Broncos, really?
Oh wow!
Excuse me. Why Broncos? Sell me on them. I don't like them, but maybe you can convince me.
I don't know. Hang on, let me think. I can't think of any other team right now.
Really? Because I have 4 possibilities here myself, and maybe Maybe I'll tell you them after.
Better not be the Chiefs. I mean, I guess the Ravens, but I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be hesitant to put them in these exactas right now with first year without Harbaugh, and it's like I don't know. Is something going to happen? Why do I feel like something's going to happen with the draft?
With the draft? Oh,
yeah.
Well, that percentage went down to like the Baltimore thing went down to like 1. So basically, what happened was there was some speculation that the Raiders would have to trade the pick because Mendoza is super religious and wouldn't want to play in Las Vegas.
I said that.
I know you said that, but I did hear some other people talking about it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then
you heard it here first.
I did. You were the first to say it, but I did hear it from a couple other people, and maybe, and I think what happened was I think people were reacting to what they saw in call sheet, which was it's the worst regular season record. So I'm gonna pull up NFL draft and the number 1 pick. So first overall pick right now is everything is sub 1. Yeah, right. Yeah, everything was sub 1. It used to be Jets are 4% and Ravens were 4%. And I was like, Ravens? What's going on there? And basically what happened, basically the speculation was because they have a new coach. Maybe he didn't want Lamar Jackson. Maybe he wanted to trade him, but that's gone. So we had news today that Mendoza met with the Raiders, and reportedly they had a really good meeting. So I don't think the pick's gonna be traded now. I didn't think that was anyway, but at least there was like a slight possibility. But now I don't think it's gonna happen. So I think the Ravens will keep Lamar Jackson and they won't trade for Mendoza. So I think that's safe.
If I were Dallas, man, I'd trade Dak Prescott to the Raiders and some other bells and whistles and get Mendoza.
You don't like Prescott?
What's that?
You don't like Prescott?
I didn't say that. But can you imagine Mendoza in Dallas?
Yeah, I mean, they'd have a quarterback on their rookie contract, so they'd be able to. If Jerry Jones has shown that he doesn't really want to pay players, they'd save a lot of cap space. But
yeah, but I'm saying that might be a good fit for someone like him. I don't know. He'd be the man. They'd be so pumped,
Yeah, I guess
Imagine
so.
that. Well, yeah. I mean, do you think they would? Maybe not.
I don't think they're gonna. I think the Raiders will keep the pick. I don't think they're trading it now. I mean, especially after hearing that the meeting went really well. I don't think it's gonna happen. So, yeah, the Ravens are one of the teams in my that I'm considering. They have an easy schedule. They play the NFC South. So that's a plus. And by the way, both teams in the Super Bowl this year played the NFC South. And I think the coach is a positive. The coaching change. I like John Harbaugh, but it seemed like he like I don't want to say he lost the locker room, but it felt like that a little bit. And having a new voice in there, especially a guy who's really good at like the defensive side of the ball, I think that could help a lot. And it kind of reminds me of how the Buccaneers with Tony Dungy, they kept getting to the second round of the playoffs, or sometimes the NFC Championship, and they kept losing. And then they went to John Gruden, and they won right away the first year with Gruden. I don't know how good of a coach Jesse Minter is going to be, but we do know that he's a really good defensive coach. So at least their defense should be better. And their offense still has, Lamar Jackson, and who was only healthy for 3 games last year. And they still have Zay Flowers, Derrick Henry, offensive line's good. Mark Andrews, who knows with him, but still, they have good pieces offensively. And so I think they could be a team that rebounds, especially with an easier schedule this year. I like the Ravens a lot. So they're one of my teams. I like the Bills, as you said. The other two, and you mentioned Jaguars. They're my third one. And my fourth one is the Chargers. If they, I like the Chargers because they're going to get their tackles back. They're talking about signing Tyler Linderbaum, which would be an amazing signing, and just tells me they want to improve the offensive line, which they should do. And I like the Mike McDaniel hire with Justin Herbert. I think that's really going to help him. So the Chargers, the other team, plus like the Chiefs and Mahomes are a big question mark. Raiders still going to be bad, and then but then there's the Broncos. And you like the Broncos. Tell me why you like the Broncos.
Well, I was just thinking of other front runners from this past year. Honestly, there's nothing more than that.
Okay. Well, the Broncos had the second easy schedule in the NFL. Their strength of opponent was .422. They and the Patriots are the only teams that had a .43 or easier. So that's going to change. And you know, I don't think the defense is not amazing. It was ranked 11th last year. I don't like Bo Nix that much. I know you do. Yeah, I know. But I'm not a big Bo Nix guy.
He's going to be back with a vengeance, man, knowing that he could have maybe taken him to the Super Bowl if he hadn't hurt his ankle.
Maybe.
He's going to be out ready, hitting the ground running, ready to prove it, man. You're wrong, Walter.
Or he's just going to be mediocre again and like struggle to hit throws. I don't like Bo Nix. Right. I don't think the defense is good. It's really good, but not great. And they have no running game either. So I don't know. Not a big Broncos guy. And it felt like the Broncos really lucked out last year with the Chargers, their tackles going down, and the Chiefs, Mahomes getting injured. I think they just really got lucky. It's not going to happen again. And plus, they had super easy schedule too. It's not going to happen again.
Well, the Chiefs should have a pretty easy schedule, right? But when is Mahomes coming back, and they're not going to even have Rice? Well, maybe not. I don't know. All I know is that there's allegations, and I mean,
who knows what's going to happen with Rice. The Chiefs schedule. So they play the AFC West. Obviously, they play the AFC East. So they play the Bills, Patriots.
Not really.
So they play Bills, Patriots, but they also play Dolphins, Jets. They play the NFC West. So they play the Rams, Seahawks, 49ers, and Cardinals is the easy one. The other three are not easy. And then the three special games are Falcons, Bengals, Colts. And Colts, big question mark because we don't know if Daniel Jones is going to be there. Cincinnati is, if Joe Burrow's healthy, that's going to be a tough game. And then Atlanta is a team that could be on the rise. So that's definitely not an easy schedule. Let's look at Denver because Denver has a first place schedule, but that means they also play Pittsburgh instead of Baltimore. Denver's schedule is obviously same division. They play the AFC East and NFC West. Their three special games are Panthers, Steelers, Jaguars, which one really tough one and then two easier ones. So it's not like
all playoff teams.
But, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, it's a true statement.
Teams.
It's a true statement.
Yeah. I look some easy games. Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Cardinals, Steelers, Panthers. It's five easier games. Although we don't know what the Steelers are going to do at quarterback, so maybe four or five easy games. And then a lot of tough ones too. Or Raiders. Sorry, Raiders twice. That's easy too. So 6 or 7 easy games. So it's not like an impossible schedule, but it's definitely tougher than it was last year. Let's say that. So, let's look at Ravens schedule. So
I think the Chiefs will be terrible again.
It could be, yeah.
Ravens. Why would anything get better?
Well, if they fix the offensive line and add a pass rush, they have Mahomes, like you can't ever count him out.
Yeah, but is he? When is he coming back? Is he gonna be back?
We don't know. He came off torn ACL, right? But Adrian Peterson came off the torn ACL in 2012 and he ran for 2,000 yards. When a player is special, you can't ever count them out. I don't think.
And that's fair, but.
And with today's technology, it's easier than ever to recover from a torn ACL. It's not like I mentioned this example last week or a few weeks ago. I can't remember when, but in Brian's song, which I reviewed on a movie show podcast, Gale Sayers tore his ACL in the second season, and like he thought his career was gonna be over. And things have changed a lot since the late '60s. So, Mahomes 9 months back is September. So apparently they think he could play week 1. I don't know. I mean, is he going to be able to move around? We have no idea. But I'll say this, that like a torn ACL for a quarterback is much better than a torn Achilles. So there's that. Which Daniel Jones is coming off the torn Achilles. So
I don't know. I mean, I really have no faith in the Chiefs. Like, I don't know what's going to get better. What are they going to draft some players and it's going to fix everything? I don't think so. They got the Rashi Rice cloud hanging over their head on some level or another.
yeah, Travis Kelce may retire.
Yeah, exactly. So, and Mahomes, is he hurt? Is it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is he going to be playing hurt? Not maybe not 100%, but close enough to it.
Yeah, I just feel like when you had the best quarterback in the league, you have the best coach in the league. Like you just can't count them out. I think completely dismissing them would be foolish, but at the same time, they do have a lot of deficiencies on the roster, so they're not going to be one of my teams. Although I may want to hedge with them to win the Super Bowl or something if we get a good number eventually. Like if there's suddenly some pessimism that Mahomes not going to be ready, like maybe they go to like 20-1 or 22-1, then maybe take out something there. But they will not be in my exacta pool. So like I said, the four teams I would consider for the AFC are the Bills, the Jaguars, the Ravens, and the Chargers.
Yeah, I mean, fair, like, the best coach and the best quarterback, but I don't know, man. Just something about last year, just their performances were save for that game against the Lions. It was just uninspired. It looked so uninspired, and I just don't see why that would get better. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, there's a lot could happen between now and then. So, especially if Rice ends up getting suspended or not, either way, that's going to affect things. And
yeah, well, so we the at least it's not the James Pierce situation. I don't know if you saw that, the Atlanta pass rusher. He's like facing 70 years in prison because he's like 10 he's 7 different 10-year counts or something. He was assaulting a police officer too, like on top of like what he was doing.
I feel like I've maybe heard about that, but
yeah, they traded this year's first round pick for him. So
oh my god,
I know it's pretty bad for Atlanta. Good for our Saints long shot bet, which I have not bet yet, but I've bet too much.
Look at this. This is a tough schedule.
Ravens?
They play the Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. And
the Saints are one of the toughest teams on that schedule. But I mean, but they're a good, but they're a good team. They're going to be one of the best teams on there. But yeah, this is kind of a cakewalk, actually. In Jacksonville, but
that's what I'm saying. They play the NFC South and the AFC South. So they have a tough game against Jacksonville. They have a tough game against Houston. They have 2 potential tough games against Cincinnati if Burrow's healthy, but they usually beat Cincinnati. And then they play the Browns twice, Steelers twice. Again, the NFC South, so Falcons, Saints, Bucks, and Panthers. They play the AFC South, so tough against Jacksonville, Houston, easy against Tennessee, and probably Indianapolis in the 3 special games. They're 2 of them are tough. I'll say that. The Chargers, although that's at home. At Bills, but the Bills give them issues, obviously. But then at Dallas, so it's definitely pretty doable here for the Ravens. That's one of the reasons why I like them. Their schedule this year is so much easier than it was last year. They had a top 10 toughest schedule last year, and this year it looks like probably 8th easiest, 9th easiest, something like that.
It doesn't look too bad on paper. I mean, obviously the dynamic will change drastically as it does every year.
Yeah, and if you're looking at easy schedule, can I present the Lions schedule to you?
Oh wow. Oh, that's right. They're finishing last, huh?
4th place schedule, and they play the NFC South. Wow. So Bucks, Saints, Panthers, and Saints. But the Falcons, Bucks, Saints, Panthers, Falcons. They play the AFC East. So Bills tough, but Patriots may decline. They have the Jets and Dolphins, and then their own division. But then look, their 3 special games. They have at Arizona, Tennessee, and the Giants. This is such an easy schedule outside of the division and the Bills game. The Lions. That's why they're one of my NFC teams. One of the reasons. They're going to bounce back this year. I'm pretty confident. So, who do you like in the NFC?
Give me the Giants, baby.
The Giants should be in our exactas. I don't. Maybe Harbaugh, right?
What are they to win the division?
Let's look it up.
I don't think that would be a bad play.
Division. I don't think. I think the Eagles might continue to decline, and I'm not a Cowboys fan. Giants are 7-1 to win the division.
I don't think that's bad. I mean, if the big three there stay healthy, the team is definitely on the rise. They were fun to watch, despite their record. I mean,
Yeah.
they were the most fun 2-win team I've ever seen. Truly.
Yeah.
So, the future is definitely bright for them. So I'm just saying, like, Eagles, man, the Eagles looked depressed last year. They suck.
They did, yeah.
They sucked.
Yeah, I think they won 4 games, but so Giants to beat or to beat the Giants. Let's just say beat New York Giants. Say they lose. The Bill 351 Bills.
Oh, the Giants Battle of New York too. Oh my God.
It's $17,000 on the $50 free bet. Bills Giants.
Oh God.
Battle of New York.
Yeah, Buffalo, New York, and New York Giants.
New Jersey Giants.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's New York name, you know.
Yeah, well, it's like the Bears are not going to be playing in Chicago anymore, so they're it could be Bears Colts. That would be Battle of Indianapolis.
Oh wow.
Yeah, right.
Man, we're gonna have to get ready for that.
Yeah, Ravens to beat the Giants are 450-1. That's great. What else do they have?
Wouldn't that be Harbaugh against his old team in the Super Bowl? Holy smokes, man.
What about the Harbaugh Super Bowl?
Oh my God, dude, take it.
600-1 pays $30,000.
Oh my God, that could happen, man. It will.
It will.
It's finally the Superchargers year to break through.
I think it is. I think this is their. Well, I want to see what they do in free agency in the draft. I want to make sure that they add like a lineman or two. But the fact that they're already talking about signing Linderbaum, that would be colossal for them. Just because they had no hope last year. Like people are like, oh, Justin Herbert lost again. He choked. So he had no line and he was injured. Like, what is he supposed to do there?
I'm with you.
Yeah, I think that's unfair. And the other game he supposedly choked. He had a 27-0 lead, and yeah, they blew it. But the defense let them down.
Yeah, that's not on. It's not just on the quarterback blowing a 27-point lead. So
yeah, and then the other game they lost to Houston. Houston's great defense. Houston was just a better team. I think it's silly to say that he chokes in the playoffs. Now if he goes 10 more years without winning a playoff game, okay. Like now, I don't think you can say that on a small sample size.
I agree.
Okay, so who else do you like? You like the Giants? So if you had a 3x3 to put in Exacta, who would be in it? Would the Giants be in it
for the NFC?
Yeah,
I'll take the Lions.
Okay,
I'll take the Green Bay Packers.
Okay,
and I'll take let's see,
the Buccaneers.
And I'll take the I guess the Rams, huh?
The Rams, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Packers. Why do you like the Packers? Out of curiosity.
Oh man, it's gonna be their year. They come back healthy. Everyone's back now. They had a year to think everything over.
Okay,
I think they're gonna come back with a vengeance.
Okay.
If they stay healthy, I mean, I think they could be good. But like the thing is, they're really inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they look incredible, and then other times, and they can't slam the door on anybody. But
yeah,
I don't know. I think they have the ability to do it. They just lack consistency. So I don't know. But we'll probably get decent odds on them. If we're looking for like a longer shot, that's like actually somewhat plausible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wonder. Let me look at their odds here for a second. So to beat Green Bay, because for them to beat the other would be better odds. So 80-1 Bills to beat the Packers. It's actually not that great considering it's like not too far away from 50-1, which is the top one.
That would be a great Super Bowl.
So Ravens to beat the Packers 100-1. What else do we have here? Chiefs to beat the Packers 110-1. Chargers beat the Packers 130-1. Patriots same thing 130-1. Texans 160. Broncos 160. Jaguars 180. It's kind of juicy. Bengals 200. And then you have the Steelers 450, close to 450, and then you have the Dregs, the NFL, the Titans. Titans over Packers 900.
Wow.
Can you imagine winning that?
Yeah. Jaguars and Packers. Jags and Packers, that would be intriguing.
It was the 181. Jags over Packers 181. I wonder what it is the other way. So Packers to beat Jacksonville is 170-1. So practically the same. Okay. I'm not high on the Packers. I don't know. I don't trust Jordan Love. I don't trust Jordan Love.
Please. Say something nice about my team.
Please. Parsons is good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Appreciate that.
Watson is great when healthy, and he's not healthy very much. Sorry, Mr. Watson. Don't yell at me again, please.
Guys, I think Golden's going to have a breakout year after that strong performance in the playoff game.
Okay.
After a disappointing rookie season.
Maybe. I could see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they'll be good. I think they'll get better.
Yeah, I don't know. I like I said, not a big believer, but if it happened, I wouldn't be shocked. Like like if the Titans went to the Super Bowl, I'd be absolutely shocked. Like,
yeah.
The Packers, I would not be shocked, but they're not on my short list. I think if I had to rank the teams in the NFC, I think I'd go. Rams 1. I think I'd go Lions 2. Actually, with that schedule, I think I'd go Lions 2. I almost want to say Seahawks up there, but like it's so tough to repeat these days. When they're playing games, like everyone else is working hard to get ready for next year. And they're not going to catch anyone off guard. Like everyone's going to be hunting for them. They're not the hunter anymore. They're the hunted. So, I don't think they're going to repeat. So I would not put the Seahawks there. I think the Niners. Talk about teams are getting healthier. And the Niners, they were missing half the roster last year, so they by default they have to be healthier, right? The Niners have to be up there. So that would be my top 3. And then I guess I don't know what add after that. Like Eagles, not really. I do like the Giants as a long shot, but I don't know. And I guess maybe the Packers are 4th or 5th. I mean, like Seattle's probably 4th, and the Packers are 5th. If I had to say, maybe maybe the Eagles are 5th, the Packers are 6th, something like that.
Are you happy for Mr. Sam?
Mr. Darnold?
Yeah. Are you happy for him? Come on, you are. I am. You should be too.
I'm not like unhappy for him.
Why? Aren't you glad he looked like he was going to be like labeled a bust, and he came back, and I'm happy for Mr. Sam.
It's a nice story. I don't know if he's like a good person. I don't know. Maybe he is. I'm not saying he's not.
Yeah. Well, you should be the bigger person and hope that something good happens to everyone.
even Rashi Rice. Or James Spears.
No exceptions. That's right. No exceptions.
No Ray Caruth who killed someone. I guess not allegedly. He's in prison for it.
Yeah. Wow, Ray Caruth. Yeah.
Actually, that entered my mind because the show The Staircase, which I think I told you about.
Oh yeah, we talked about it last time.
Yeah, the lawyer it's a real case. So the lawyer who represented this guy also represented Ray Caruth.
Really?
Yeah. And he was introducing himself. He's like, I represented Ray Caruth, and the guy's like, didn't he go to prison? And the lawyer's like, well, we got him a great sentence. He's like, could have gone for way longer.
Yeah, jeez.
That's wild. This is good.
Man.
He's a good player.
Yeah. How long ago was that? Like 2000 late aughts? Or
Late
no?
aughts? I thought it was earlier than that. I thought it was like 98 or so, 97, 98. When did let's type it into Google and find out. When did Ray Caruth he got out of prison. Hold on. Get arrested. That was 98. 99. Okay,
oh my God. Why
I was
did
off by 1 year.
Wow. I can't believe I thought that.
He got out of prison? Hold on. He was released 6 years ago. Look at that.
Really?
Yeah. That was that. I guess
6
it was
years ago. That's almost 8 years ago. What year do you think we're in?
Oh, geez.
I'm just
I'm about getting dumb every day.
7.5. Yeah. It's like 7.5.
That's from the past. That's why I need Biff Zolnak here.
Yeah.
I guess it was a great sentence. Like he got conspiracy to commit murder in 99 for shooting death of his pregnant girlfriend. That's it. Like he
20 years essentially.
Well, when did he go to prison? Because he got arrested in 99, but go to prison.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure
he's convicted in 01. So he served what year was it again? 2018. He served 17 years.
So nearly 19 there. Pre-trial. He had pre-trial confinement.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. So the whole process.
Dude, the lawyer did a great job. Like, 20 years for that. Should be thankful.
Yeah, I actually thought that attorney kind of dropped the ball in the staircase, but like I think he's probably a good attorney, but
well, how did he drop the ball?
I don't think they should have brought that blowpoke back in. I think that hurt them. Like, oh, we found the blowpoke.
That's true.
I thought that really hurt them. I guess they thought it would help them.
I don't know how the jury convicted him in the first place. When I'm watching this, I'm like, how can you convict them? There's no murder weapon. There's no proven motive. Like you don't know if the wife knew that he was bisexual / gay.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't know that. Like if you knew that she knew, maybe you could argue that. But there's no proven motive. There's no murder weapon. Like how can you convict someone of murder that way?
Yeah, and that's that same. You only see Roger Nifong in like a little bit in the first episode because then he was the assistant DA. But that's the same DA's office that tried to the Duke Lacrosse exactly. And Nifong does speak in the documentary. He was the guy that So they're all corrupt anyhow. But like but the staircase happened before the Duke thing. But then they let. Yeah. Well, I don't want to give it away to anybody, but.
Yeah. It's a real case. Not
like, then they went back and they said that blood spatter expert is, crooked on some level.
Yeah, he said he had done 500 of those cases, but he really did like 50.
Yeah, well, there was something else about the test got compromised, or so he got out on that complication,
right?
But like I don't trust I don't really trust any office like that, but certainly not them. Like knowing what I know now in the Duke Lacrosse thing, it's like,
who do you think killed his wife, or what killed his wife?
Someone once told me this theory that they think the son did it, and like the dad was like trying to cover up for it. But I can't remember what their reasoning was. Like the son had something to do with that.
Okay.
It's hard to imagine a scenario where nothing happened. I don't know. I went back and forth on it.
It's definitely the owl.
You like the owl theory?
Oh, of course. It's the only one that makes sense. If there no skull fractures with all that damage, it looked like her head was attacked. Like there's talon marks on her head, and there's blood on the front door. There's blood on the front door, which meant she was outside. Like, had she fall down the staircase and go to the front door and then go back to the staircase? Doesn't make sense.
I'll have to watch it again.
Yeah,
because I went back and forth.
Because it's so stupid. Like, there's blood on the front door. It's like, why is it there if she died on the staircase? Like she's clearly outside, and then she tried to go up the stairs and fell down.
Well,
it seems obvious to me. I don't know.
I don't know if I consider it quite obvious. What I think is weird is that there is no blood spatter on the top. Like if he was really beating her with it and going like that, they would have kicked back on the top. You know?
Yeah, he definitely didn't.
Like because he'd be striking with great force.
He didn't.
And they brought that up.
Yeah.
So I always thought the absence of that was weird.
Yeah, I mean, there's no murder weapon too. Like, how is he beating her? There's no where'd the murder weapon be?
That's why I said don't bring back the blow poke.
Yeah, but the blow poke didn't have any blood on it, or like I don't know.
But I think,
but like if they didn't bring back the blow poke, then they would assume that they like threw in the ocean somewhere, or he did.
I don't know, man. If I could see a jury thinking like, why did they introduce this so late? Were they tampering with it? Like, why did they wait so long? Like, oh, they couldn't find it, and suddenly they found it. I don't know. That sounds suspicious.
It wasn't suspicious. It seems suspicious to me. I was like, wait, and the guy found it in the garage. Like, how'd the police not find it? That's crazy to me. They're looking for it. They couldn't find it, and the kid just finds it, comes home and finds it.
That's what I'm saying.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't know, but I still don't get how the jury can convict this guy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying too. Like, I could see like a member of the jury being like, "Well, the police did like a full search of that house. How did they not find it? But now they found it,
right? So
like, were they hiding it? Were they cleaning it up? And now they're going to bring it in and be like, look, his DNA is not like." I could see a jury member thinking that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe not. I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
But
it's a tough one. I don't know. It's tough. But I like you're going to send someone to prison when like it's all speculation. There's like no proof. There's no proof that he did. There's zero proof that he did anything. It's like the evidence was like very shaky.
I gotta go back and look at it again because I do recall that there were some parts where I was like, "Oh, like that doesn't look good for him," but I can't remember exactly what it was.
It was the other woman who fell down the staircase, I think.
I thought that was so weird that was that like the jury put, if they, I mean, assuming they did, like to put stock into that because it was pretty clear. At least to me, it seemed like that he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
She just happened to be on the stairs. Like, yeah, that's still kind of strange, but like there's people, they went over there to Germany or wherever they were. He even talked to his ex-wife. Like, I just, and then he took in those kids.
I thought that was weird. It just takes in two kids randomly.
Well, I mean, they were close family friends.
Yeah, I know, but it's still weird. I don't know.
But they were trying to spin it like, oh, well, to hide the fact that, to cover up the fact that he did it, he took in the kids. It's like, why would the person that do that take in it makes it look like he cared about them so much. But it's like, I don't know, man, that's a big responsibility to adopt.
Yeah, I know.
Like, is that
like, why
would you want to kill her that bad that you're willing to take on these two kids? Like, come on, like you guys were friends. So you know what I mean? Like it's just, and then maybe there was an affair, but even his own wife said, absolutely, there's no chance.
Yeah.
But it just like, I don't know. I don't think any like stuff, he wasn't even there. It sounded like,
yeah.
So, he came upon the scene, but I mean, I get, you can just, spin that to make it seem like, oh, like this is a recurring pattern,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't know, because I also think that like his lack of, and I know everyone handles things differently, but like, Michael doesn't really like shed too many tears.
Yeah.
Like at all. I think the only time is when they play the 911 call.
Yeah.
And it's only a little bit. I don't know. I think that's kind of strange to me. Like, let me tell you something. And maybe I'm just, everyone's different, but like if I was like on the stand, like being wrongfully accused of murder, yeah, you better believe you'd be seeing some emotion out of me. But he's just like very stoic like the whole time, and it's just he doesn't like really light up when he talks about her. You know what I mean? Like
didn't seem like he loved her though. I mean, he was obviously cheating on her and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just had like a partnership sort of scenario. You know what I mean? Like situation at that juncture of their marriage. Who knows? I mean, clearly he was doing something on the side.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he didn't even like women. I don't think.
Yeah, the dude from the ad that like testified, that guy was hilarious.
The ad, which one was that?
It was like the guy that he was talking to from the male escort.
Oh
site.
yeah, right.
They brought him in like because they were supposed to meet, but then they didn't or something.
Yeah.
It's just like, can you imagine? Like you got to go to court and like and testify about that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought it was one of his gay partners that might have done it at first, but then no. I really think it was the owl that killed her.
I mean, I won't rule it out. I mean, it does sound like a theory that fits pretty well on paper, but I don't know. I got to review it again because I went back and forth on it. I still think I would have voted not guilty.
Oh yeah.
And that now he's out. But
right.
I don't know. Like, I don't see how I could have, if I was on the jury, how I could have voted guilty. But that the lack of emotion, at least for me personally, like I wouldn't hang my hat on my entire decision based on that, but it casts a little bit of a shadow on that person to me.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I if somebody thought I killed my wife and I didn't, like, I'd be, I'd be showing a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
And I think that hurt him too. I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it is fair. I mean, he definitely didn't have a good demeanor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one.
Yeah.
I just don't see like what reason he would have to do it, but I mean that doesn't mean he didn't. But you think like she like came upon, like they were trying to say, like she came upon, like, I don't know, the computer or something and found out that he was talking to those men, and he like freaked out and like lashed out.
I thought he told her that was the last thing he said to her, and she yelled at him, but he didn't care.
Wait, what was the last thing he said to her?
He told her that he had been sleeping with guys, and she was yelling at him, but he didn't care. He was like serene about it,
I can't remember if they established that she knew about it and was okay with it, or what the situation was.
No, I thought he told her at the end. I think those like the last words he said to her.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I think there's like 0% he did it.
0%?
Yeah. I don't think he did it.
Ooh,
doesn't make sense.
Not 0%.
It's definitely 0%. How's he beat her with no skull fractures? How's that happen?
I have to look at it again. It's definitely not 0% though.
I think it's 0. I think it's negative 1% actually.
Negative 1%.
Yeah. It's imaginary number.
Well,
the square root negative.
I don't know. I went back and forth on it, but I think I still would have voted not guilty.
Yeah. It's a shame the owl testimony wasn't introduced before. The verdict.
Have you ever served on a jury?
Well, no. I was called into jury duty once, and And actually, like I met this girl there. She's a little older, but that was like the most memorable thing. And it was something I liked about her was that when like the judge is like, "Why shouldn't you serve on this?" And she raised her hand. She's like, "I don't believe in the U.S. government."
Yeah.
And he's like, "What government do you believe in?" And she's like, "The French government." I thought that was funny.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard
she's
that.
funny. She's a
I've
funny
heard
girl.
that too in my line of work. I had this
All right.
guy one time. He's like, "No disrespect, Your Honor." He's like, "I don't agree with the whole system. There's no way I couldn't be unbiased." He's like, "All right, thank you. See you later." That's all you really gotta say. Some people have like planned vacations and stuff.
Yeah, I can't get called in because I'm a business owner. Well, I mean, I guess
Oh.
I could like go, but that's a built-in excuse. If you employ people, you can't really go because you're in charge of their financial situation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like
Oh yeah. What if you ended up being on like the murder trial of the century jury?
it's a lot of time. Like when I work on my content on the site, like I have to pay people. I have employees.
That's what I'm
I can't
saying.
just take time off. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
we could like maybe send me and ask if we could send me in place of you. I could be the eyes on the ground for the trial.
It's on the ground.
We're everywhere now.
Like relate to me. Actually, I actually wouldn't mind being on a jury. It just I can't. Like I don't have the time to do it, given that I own a business. But
Yeah, yeah. Wow,
maybe
that's
when I retire, maybe I'll do it or something. But I don't know.
I mean, it depends on what you get. Like, if you get like a medical malpractice case, actually, I mean, it depends. Or like a car accident case or
Yeah.
like insurance case. Like sometimes I deal with it's like roof claims. You want to be on the trial or on the jury for a roof claim trial.
Oh, it sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Not
I
really.
mean, so, any of them can get juicy, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. I don't know.
they definitely they can. But I mean, it can be boring too.
Oh yeah.
Real
I'm sure.
boring.
I don't know. It's something I always wondered. When the judge is like, strike that, or like jury, don't take that into account. How do you not take that into account? Simplest thing in the world to me.
I know, right? It's like you tell somebody not to do something that their first inclination is to do. It's just that,
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't really get that either, but I don't know. It depends. Really, I would be good on jury duty because I don't like if it was like for like a high profile case,
Yeah.
I would be good on jury duty. Because if it was like about a celebrity or something, I'd probably be like, I probably don't know who that is. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
like I swear, like half the time, like they're like, oh, like this actor or actress, and I'm like, I don't know who that is, and it turns out
Yeah.
like they're like really popular.
Yeah.
I mean, that says more about
me.
me than anything else. What's that?
I'm the same way with like pop culture stuff. Like I never heard of Big Bunny before the halftime show. That's
Yeah,
a Bad Bunny.
I Big Bunny, Big Chungus. No, I had heard of Bad Bunny, but like, like if there was like here's a good like okay, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Remember that big trial? I had never heard of Amber Heard.
I never heard of her either.
Yeah,
No
I
show.
guess she was in Aquaman, but I never saw that. Like
Never saw it, yeah.
I didn't know who she was at all. I mean, Johnny Depp, obviously, I know who he is. But I think I'd be pretty good because I wouldn't have known anything was going on between them. So I probably would have been.
I'm the same way. I never heard of her either. I knew the Bad Bunny guy when they showed his face. I'm like, oh, it's the waiter from Happy Gilmore 2. That's what I thought he was. I thought he was a minor actor. I don't know. I never
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, he was. Look, everyone is in Happy Gilmore 2. Everyone. They had like Post Malone was in it for some reason. They had every golfer. I guess that makes sense. Like Scotty Scheffler was in it. Actually, Scotty Scheffler has a good line in it. It's like Scotty Scheffler gets arrested because like how he got arrested before, like remember at the Masters because they wouldn't let him in.
Yeah.
So he gets arrested again in the movie. So
Oh wow.
Call back to that.
Okay.
And so at the end, the very last scene, The guy at the prison's like, Scotty, you're out. Scotty, you can go. And Scotty Chef is like, what do you guys have for dinner tonight? And the guy's like, chicken fingers. He's like, I'm gonna stay.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, he was actually pretty good in it.
Oh, okay, cool.
But they had like every like golfer known to man was in it. Like Colin Morikawa was in it. Like
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So they had that, but they had so many cameos. It was ridiculous. Like it
Yeah.
was just too many cameos. Like yeah,
Good
that
Burger
kind of
2 was like that. What'd you say?
that kind of like ruined the movie for me. It was so like it was funny at times. So I didn't hate it, but it just way too
Mhm.
many cameos. Just felt like they focused on the cameos too much.
That's how Good Burger 2 was, and, like, I love the original because it was like, I was the target market. I was, like, 10 years old when it came out, and I loved
Yeah.
all that and Snick and all that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Are you afraid of the dark?
Yeah, yeah, so, like, I was the target audience for it, and I loved it. I saw the first Good Burger in theaters.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
with the second one that came out a few years back, I mean, come on. I mean, I'm no dummy. I knew it was gonna be terrible.
Of course.
But it's like I went in with an open mind, but same thing. It's like a cameo, like Rob Gronkowski's in it,
Okay.
and it's just like,
Travis Kelsey's in Happy Gilmore too.
is it? Yeah, like
He's a server, and like he's like a couple of lines, and it's so dumb. Like, why are you in this?
I know it's just, I don't know. Did it make money?
I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like when they try to like it kind of sullies the original. It's just like a cash grab. Let's put
It's a
some
massive
massive
financial.
financial success. I mean,
Yeah,
if that's true, I mean, wow.
I guess it worked. I don't know. I think it did take a lot away from it because it had a lot of potential. Like the overall story was fine. It's basically like Happy Gilmore is like he stops playing golf. He has a family. Like he gets poor again, so he has to make a comeback. Um, and there's more to it than that, but it was fine. Like, that's kind of like what I expected. And like I said, it was funny at times. I laughed a few times, but it's just like too much with those stupid cameos. It's like the golf broadcast like had Post Malone in it for no reason. Is like there's no reason to have that.
I
There's no
know,
reason Travis Kelce should be a server at a restaurant.
I know. It's so like I can't stand when like everything's so shoehorned in like that.
Yeah. Speaking of it, you never got to this, but one of the many bad things about Game of Thrones in the final two seasons, Ed Sheeran was a cameo in the first, I would say, first episode of season 7. I want to say.
You a big Ed Sheeran fan?
No, I think it was terrible. But but when I watched it live, I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And so afterward, people were like, I can't believe Ed Sheeran is in it, and like my best friend was like, it ruined the whole movie for me. And I'm like, I didn't even know who it was. I didn't. He said it ruined the episode for me. I'm like, I didn't even know who it was. And then now that I know it, it definitely taints it for me.
Well,
But apparently, what happened was Arya, the girl who plays Arya Stark, Maisie Williams, apparently she was a huge Ed Sheeran fan, and so as a favor to her, they had him. He played a Lannister soldier, so he was only in it for like a minute or so. And then it's funny later on they hint that he died because like I forget one of the characters, maybe it's the Hound or something, or maybe it was. I forget who it was, but whatever character was, like, I killed a bunch of Lannister soldiers. This redheaded guy pissed me off. So they kind of hint that they killed him.
yeah.
So that was that was the least funny, but it's like why would he be in it? It's so stupid.
Yeah, I can't. It makes it feel like one giant commercial.
Yeah, I know.
It's just
bad. The boss saying, I just joined late. Saw your video for the Jets pick and curious what you think about Charlie having the Jets take downs. It could happen. I think given that they traded an edge rusher away, they traded Jermaine Johnson. Like I think it's gonna be Reese or David Bailey. Well, we'll see. I mean, look, Charlie's the best, so maybe it will be Downs. But I don't know. I think Charlie made that prediction before the combine. I think so. Maybe he feels differently after Reese and Bailey balled out, whereas like Downs didn't even work out. So I don't know why like, every Ohio State guy did so well. But like, yeah, he didn't. I don't know if you saw today this, someone broke the vertical jump record. They jumped 45.5 inches
Oh wow!
as tight end from Vanderbilt. But it's
Holy
it's funny.
smokes.
It's funny because of Kenyon Sadiq. We actually had a question earlier for Kenyon Sadiq, Vernon Davis 2.0. That's his comp. Kenyon Sadiq tied the combine record for tight ends at 43.5, and then two guys later, he went 45.5 inches. Like he shattered it. It's so funny.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. But then Sadiq, he broke the record for 40 time for a tight end. He ran a 4.39, which is pretty crazy.
Wow.
4.39 for a 240-pound tight end.
Who do you think's going to pick him up?
I have him going to the Panthers because their owner will do anything it takes to make sure that Bryce Young is good because he for his reputation he needs Bryce Young to be better than CJ Stroud because he went against all of his coaches and all of his GMs. Like I told the story before, but when they made that trade when Panthers moved up to 1 with the Bears, I have a source who told me that they were so excited that they were going to take a CJ Stroud. And then a few days later, that source is like, well, the owner likes Bryce Young, so I guess we're going with him. You sound like depressed.
Oh wow.
so the owner overruled everyone that like, why would you even hire football people if you're just going to overrule them? Like as if like David Tepper, who made his money on shorting airplane stocks during 9/11, like that's the reason why he knows more football than the football people we hired. Like this guy's a clown owner, but he can be if he's proven right, then he can be like, oh, I'm right, I picked the right guy. So like he needs that's why they took McMillan at number 8. Like they would like the front office wanted edge rushers and like, no, we're gonna take McMillan. And so I think if Sadiq's there, like I feel like they're gonna take him for that same reason. So they don't have a tight end. Well, Jatavian Sanders is not that good.
What about Tommy Tremble?
Tremble.
Yeah, he's over there like
yeah.
Well,
Jatavian Sanders is their main tight end, but he's not. These guys aren't good. And plus, like the NFL's trending toward the running 2 tight end formations or even 3 tight end formations. The Rams do that. So like given that like the Rams and Seahawks did that, like I feel like teams will just copy them and like they'll start running more tight ends. So, well, I think we're going to see more of that. It's like the NFL is just a copycat league at the end of it, at the end of the day. So,
yeah.
So, well, past the 2-hour mark. Anything else before we head out?
I guess that's it. I guess I should try to get some sleep, huh?
So we don't feel like you're getting dumber every day. We get all right. So trying to find your Twitter thing. So here we go. That's the problem when you have multiple Twitter things up for some reason. So follow Quacky_T on Twitter, X/X. He gives out plays sometimes. You look at this Cooper Cup anytime touchdown 3-1 in the NFC Championship. That was a great hit.
Oh, yeah.
So check out Tom on Twitter. Otherwise, please hit like, subscribe, comment below, share this video. Visit walterfootball.com for tons of content. We'll be back on Tuesday. There's gonna be no show on Wednesday because I have a medical procedure that I have to undergo on Thursday morning, but I should be fine for Thursday night. So at least I hope so, because I think Evan's going to come on to get us ready for March Madness and talk betting strategies for college basketball, like live betting and whatnot. And then Friday, I assume you're going to be, I don't know if you're traveling or something. We'll figure it out if you can come on next week. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching and yeah, once again, please hit like and everything like that. Visit walterfootball.com. And I hope you guys have a great night and have fun watching the rest of the combine. And I'll talk to you on Tuesday.
See you later.